Oh, all right. Kills already came in. Kills, send a video out to somebody, bro. Cause, bro, listen. One thing I'm gonna speak on right now, cause it's one thing when when Witch Doctor get paid, but one thing I really hate is when if I'm being talked about, or if the topic is somewhat gonna bring me into it, and then you niggas be scared to bring me up on y'all panels because y'all scared that the people not gonna support y'all. That's why some of y'all niggas not growing now. Shout out to Trill from Crew Season. Niggas, I miss when niggas used to just stand on they principles and not do it like my nigga Ashton did. Let these whores come to your channel and dictate and run shit. What's up, Fear? Congratulations, Fear. You about to be a wife soon. You about to be a wife soon. Good for you. Good for you. I had snarky remarks, but I'm gonna keep those to myself this morning. Not about your situation, but about wives and girlfriends, period. But I didn't come here for that. I have smoke today and I have anger today. So I have to direct that anger towards somewhere. Might as well be the black bitches that's fucked me over and tried to destroy my platform and say I was raping my own kid. Might as well be them hoes. So if you don't know by now, right? Taz Exclusives, the GOAT, he went over to Sharon Bracy channel. For those who don't know, because some of you are new, who is Sharon Bracy? He basically the kid that I never really wanted. Sharon Bracy is the black man, just like Public Offender, who gets support from black women, despite those same black women not liking black men who have white wives. Now, of course, there's a conditioner. Sharon Bracy wife don't talk about black women. Public Offender wife don't. None of these niggas wives. They all are sisters. They sisters, right? And you know what's funny? I was talking to Gently last night, and she reminded me that my ex hoe, miserable and jealous, she was the main one coming back saying she don't fuck with Sharon. We shouldn't fuck with Sharon. That I would think that would serve as a fucking premise that these hoes be lying. Hoes switch up the moment they feelings turn one way, which is hot and cold. Remember that Katy Perry song? You're hot and you're cold. You're yes and you're no. You're in and you're out. You're up and you're down. You're wrong when it's right. It's black, but it's white. Nigga, that's what we dealing with right now. You don't really want to change, but you don't really want to cut out. And you're hot and you're cold. And yes and you're no. You're in and you're out. You're up and you're down. No consistency. We hate black men that talk about black women on a daily basis that has a white wife. But we love Sharon Bracy. And I get it, because Sharon a lot of them hoes too. MJ has never lied once in her life. Sharon, did MJ tell everybody that she was going to leave Darrel after Darrel said he was going to rape children? Yeah, she says, yeah. She was done with that nigga, bro. She made a whole video about it. Said she was done with that nigga. Then why was Darrel fucking her that same weekend? Is it because she lied? Or is it because as a black man, as a nigga, I manipulated her? You gotta remember, smarter than me, I'm a brokey, limp dick nigga. No house in my name, no car in my name, no, I have nothing. And on top of that, I'm a nigga. This is a woman that has led men into war. A black African queen who is a millionaire, got her own Lexus, got her own crib, led men who have far more than me, but somehow, some way, somehow, some way, Palpatine returned. That's my Star Wars fan. Somehow, some way, Palpatine returned. Somehow, some way, I was able to manipulate military veterans. I'm gonna see if I can manipulate Donald Trump next to give us reparations. I'm the manipulation king. Manipulation king. So I want to show y'all, right? Hypocrisy. I want to show y'all, because Kias, you said I think Taz was wrong. How was Taz wrong? I'll drop the link for anybody who wants smoke. I got aggression and anger to get let out today, and I'm gonna let it out on y'all, just like a nigga would. So, with that being said, let's have a conversation about it. Let's have a conversation about how niggas can see a bitch lie directly, still say she's not a liar, still put it on Darrel Long. Right? This bitch is 6 years older than me, and still I influenced MJ. She didn't lie to y'all niggas directly. She didn't lie to her friends. I wasn't able, because when she went to the court, she said, Darrel Long is the reason why everybody online think I'm a liar. But it wasn't that I was able to show the judge real. What's your name, Raw Talk Culture? Tiffany. I wasn't able to show them your video, right, Tiffany? That's the brilliance of y'all dumbass bitches over there, Raw Talk Culture. Y'all bitches think y'all was working against me. Y'all was working for me. You was working for me. The moment you said, MJ, you lied to us. You know what the judge did? And I haven't spoke about this. I would speak about everything now. You can ask Nay. I ain't gonna say how you can ask her, because I'm not gonna criminalize myself. But ask Nay. Ask Nay how the judge was confused and laughing at her goofy ass. So, with all due respect, Mrs. Johnson, we're here adjourned because you said Mr. Long is solely the reason why people are calling you a liar. Somehow, some way, Mr. Long has produced videos with you, Mrs. Johnson. And who is this? Just to be clear, are these your friends? Yes, Your Honor. And they calling you a liar? Yes, Your Honor. Can you elaborate on the lie? I told him that I was gonna leave that nigga Darrel after he said he was gonna rape children, Your Honor. And did you? I did not, Your Honor. Did you have any intentions on doing it? I did not, Your Honor. Did you directly lie to keep your fucking reputation squeaky clean? Yes, Your Honor. So why the fuck you press these charges, bitch? You're free to go, Mr. Long. Have a good day. Enjoy Chicago, Mr. Long. Thank you, Your Honor. But they don't talk about that part. Darrel even was brought into court. A black woman brought Darrel into court. And what happened to that raggedy ass bitch? The white man said, free yourself from this hole. And that's what I did. As a matter of fact, that's all I did. Rooster, I can't make this shit up. You know what made me think about this, Rooster, outside of the video I'm about to play? I woke up this morning, saw some paperwork. It said Putnam County. I had to be reminded that I didn't put my hands on this bitch. I ain't do nothing. When I try to walk away, I'm still at fault. Child. Thank God for the white man system to defend me, because otherwise, this bitch would be making up lies. And bitches like y'all about to see PHDiva, right? They have a conversation with a white woman about how she, no matter if she got a black man or not, she can't speak about black issues. And then when somebody says, well, doesn't that apply to Sharon? These bitches gonna gaslight us and say, what that got to do with Sharon? What that got to do with Sharon? Bitch. I don't understand it. Yeah, Victor, I should have recorded that shit. Wish I could have recorded that shit. The bitch in court looking like a fucking clown. Didn't even tell her attorney, and nigga asked Nate, her attorney was like, I wasn't even aware of these videos of her on Bomb Cherry channel. I don't ever heard of a Bomb Cherry. I said, well, Your Honor, with all due respect, I contacted Bomb Cherry. I can show you the messages. I got permission to play the video. And even and with all due respect to you, Your Honor, Bomb Cherry is a veteran, just like MJ, right? And even that veteran said, "Well, this man tried to walk away from you, and how was he talking to you? I don't understand it." But that's what we got to deal with as niggas. Taz exclusive is no different. He a nigga too, right? Now, Taz, when you had Cynthia G over there, you was a god amongst men, nigga. You couldn't do no wrong. Taz, let me tell you, when I got into it with Raw Talk Culture, you know what these hoes told me? They said, Taz exclusives don't call women bitches. That's how much these bitches lie to my face. You might as well tell me that when the sun come up, the sky turn orange and the sky turn purple. And that's not to diss Taz, because he had a reason to call PHDiva a bitch. Again, MJ, Jalen, fucking Genesis, all them hoes, Lauren, they don't like when Darrel Long talk about women, wives, and children, as I'm about to do today, right? As I'm about to do today. Sharon, whore daughter, will be brought up, right? We're going to show everything today until Liv says it's time for me to go to work. But it always amazes me. I always be astounded how Sharon can go on his panel and PHDiva can say, oh, shout out to Nyla. She's in Las Vegas on a fucking strip selling pussy. And Sharon don't say nothing. But let me say Sharon's daughter sell pussy, which is true. All of a sudden, I got to get banned from every motherfucking YouTube channel on the planet. All of a sudden, Jalen, MJ, and the rest of them whores that try to control me, not help me, not be by my side, control me. Why y'all not controlling Sharon? Why y'all not saying what you just said about, because I thought you was Goatland. You, Tequila, Flora, and all the rest of them raggedy ass bitches. But all of a sudden, when a nigga come over there and simply say, if y'all could talk to this black man who is married to because Taz, you keep saying she's white. She's not white. She's a Russian immigrant. And that's why I call ICE on that bitch. And I swear to God, I pray that Donald Trump sent ICE to New York so I can remind them, hey, it's a bitch over there in New Jersey in the oranges. Her name Anya Bracey. She's not really married to this man. They don't. I talked to that nigga myself. They don't have a marriage license. Sharon Bracey would ever show a marriage license because that bitch is not a fucking legal citizen. But you know what? Let me stop ranting. Let me go to Taz's video.
Always. So let me say this right quick, because I don't really want to do no whole stream about this for real, but I do need to.
Yeah, you did. It was 4 hours, and I'm glad you did. Because I tried to warn you and Nyla about these motherfuckers when that bullshit happened. When that bullshit happened, it should have been as simple as this. Like I told MJ then, why the fuck you telling all my business about my daughter and what we got going on, but you ain't telling nobody your son being bullied by fucking white girls and getting his ass beat every other fucking day? You ain't talking about that. You ain't talking about how he want to go live with his Mexican father where he is now in the South. And you alone. We're not talking about that. Right? Because Rooster, she was trying to tell me, I was just talking to my girlfriends. Well, bitch, why you ain't talk to your girlfriends about your son getting his ass beat? Oh, maybe it's because you know that you wanted to protect him. But when I start spazzing over this shit, I'm wrong. Yeah, I know, Rooster. Wow. It's almost like the same bitches that come at us about fucking people of other races. Bitch, you gave a Mexican spick a fucking child. You gave Zorro a fucking child. What are the racist terms that I got? Throw them in the chat. You gave a taco eating nigga a baby. And you mad at niggas who got a baby by a white bitch? How dare you? How dare you? Your son look like motherfucking Bad Bunny. That nigga probably watching the Super Bowl knowing all the words and shit. Bitch, you had a baby with a nigga that live in Spanish Harlem. And for some reason, the white bitch can't go up there and talk about her interracial experience, but you can talk about yours. Oh my fucking God, bro. It's so hard doing this shit, bro. That's why I said at one point, I never thought I'd say this, bro. But Vic, sometimes I miss having conversations with niggas like Kevin Samuels. I miss that shit. At least we could come to, bro, we could just sit and have a conversation. And when we call that nigga out, yeah, Kevin, you lied about making, using corporate, right? No, y'all got me on that. Thank you. Well, thank God we don't got to do this shit all over again. When I came to Angry Man, for the first time I spoke to that nigga. Remember Angry Man, you said black women only die because they open their legs up and be hoes? Not proving you wrong on that. Do we got to do this bullshit over and over and over again? No, Darrel, you right. I'm sorry to you and Venus. The next day. Today, motherfucker motherfucker gonna take a shit on my motherfucking pancakes and try to convince me, Rooster, that it's syrup and honey. I just saw you take a shit on there. Yeah, it's brown, but that's not Nutella. That's shit. This Nutella. It's good for you. No, bitch. It's not. It's not. Just like this space not, bro. This space of hypocrisy. The space that bring me up in topics, right? Speculate about my actions and then don't want to bring me up because they're afraid of me telling the truth. Cowards. Every last one of you. Cowards. Fear says, damn, they messing with you again? No, they know better than to fuck with me. I thought they knew better than to fuck with him. I look at me and Taz, maybe not one and the same, because I do believe he has more integrity and more morals than me. I will admit that. He might just be an overall better person. But in the sense of stoking fear in these hoe ass niggas' hearts, I look at us as one and the same. I do. And I thought that when I talked to them other hoes that they understood that, but they didn't. And that's why I had to violate their fucking kid. And they always ask me, Darrel, do you regret that? Will you do it all over again? Yeah. I do it all over again. I jack off with Lucky and cheat on MJ all over. I do it all over again. Every single thing, I do it all over again, nigga. Don't regret shit. One thing I learned is when I was nice, niggas don't like the nice Darrel. Niggas love this Darrel. The nice Darrel don't get no love. Nice Darrel don't get nowhere. Yeah, Rooster, I'll do it all over again. Call the little skinny bitch in Vegas. Pull your titties out, bitch. But I'm going to record you and send it to Fatty. I don't even give a fuck, bitch. Just let me get this nut off, bitch. Shut up. Do all that shit all over again, man. Who the fuck y'all think y'all talking to?
Say this right quick, because like niggas really got me fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't do things with bad intentions. I don't like fam.
Bro, me neither. Then when I try to be on good intentions, niggas be on hoe shit. Like I told that nigga Bracy, when I see that nigga in person again, I'm slapping that nigga, bro, straight up. Nigga, he got that hoe with him, that fucking Neanderthal man looking bitch. She can get it too. Brownsville and his bitch can get it too, and they little niece. I don't give a fuck about none of them niggas. Straight up. Well, when I see Bracy's on the popping, nigga, that's a fact, nigga. I put that on your daughter, whorish ass soul, nigga. I'm doing a whole Rumble series on your daughter now, nigga. Because what this stream taught me And the reason why I'm so offended, right, on fear, is because every time, whether it's me or somebody like Taz, we come around, we trying to have a conversation. They brought this nigga wife up, cuz, and I fuck with Nyla. Like, you know what I'm saying? What y'all whole ass niggas don't know is, nigga, I was basically done with YouTube until I got a message on my motherfucking TikTok who I thought it was a troll. Cause I'm thinking, nah, I ain't talked to Goatland in a minute. I know them niggas ain't really checking for me, cuz. I know them niggas ain't really give a fuck if I drown or a nigga. If I starve niggas, them niggas doing them. So when I saw a message, it was from Nyla. And it was like, dog, you know what I'm saying? Like, YouTube program, woo, you can come back. Again, I'm thinking like, man, niggas don't fuck with me on YouTube, bro. Niggas trying to troll me. Niggas trying to get me to get my hope up about this whole ass YouTube shit. So, nigga, for the first like 3-4 days, nigga, I ignored that shit. But then I checked into it. One day when I came out my feelings and shit, I looked, I'm like, oh, that's really Goat wife and shit. So let me see what the fuck you talking about. Then, nigga, she's talking about YouTube reprogram, the rejoin program, nigga. I joined that shit, nigga. About a week later, they gave me all my shit back. I said, nigga, what? The Prince Teller content up in there. At first, I let that shit alone for like a week. I couldn't believe it. I said, nigga, they gave me all my Prince Teller content, all this shit back, all the views, everything, nigga. But then, after a while, I'm like, bro, you know what? I'm about to take all this shit down. I don't even want to have this stud ass bitch on my shit. You feel me? Because the one thing I regret doing is what Sharon doing now is allowing yourself to be ran by these hoes that really, at the end of the day, Sharon will learn like I did. They don't give a fuck about you. Don't give a fuck about your daughter, nigga. Don't give a fuck about your kids. Don't give a fuck about your relationship, nigga. And the sooner you learn that, nigga, the more like me you will be, nigga. Invincible. Impenetrable. You pussy ass nigga. That's why I'm about to drag your daughter, nigga. You know, and low-key, Sharon, because she's so pussy, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I'm put my face on this too, nigga. I'm sending niggas her way. I'm gonna send niggas her way with 10, 15,000. We gonna get your daughter fucking on camera. I'm telling you that right now. Because, like, the one thing I learned is I would go to places, I try to be nice. Sometimes I go to niggas' places, I don't even say shit. And niggas are still being ain't feelings about me, cuz. So now I'm at the point where I'm gonna give you hoe ass niggas something to be mad about. Fuck it. Pussy ass motherfuckers.
Crazy shit happened to me because motherfuckers don't want to be honest or because they have an issue, they give my opinion. But
no, it's both. Is they can't be honest, cuz. They can't be honest. And Sharon, because like I try to tell y'all niggas, remember Sharon was lying to y'all about him owning a motherfucking business and him owning a construction. Just like that pussy ass nigga can't show no marriage license for him and that Neanderthal bitch. He can't show no motherfucking business license in his name that says that he owns a construction company and pays this many people and he mentored this. He can't show nothing, bro. This nigga's a bum ass nigga that got ran out of New York and he live in New Jersey with his fucking raggedy ass Russian wife now. Oh, my bad. Russian fucking bitch that he called his wife. Let's be real, bro. See, when I say the facts, they say I'm bullying. They say I'm fucking doing everything else except being honest. Sharon got with his ex-wife, who is his daughter and his son mom, right? His daughter name is Sanai. I actually got a panel that I'm going to be posting soon where me and Sanai spoke. I'm going to show y'all the conversation that I had with Sharon Bracey's daughter. This bitch is a hoe. This bitch is everything that Sharon against. Sharon against sexy red shaking ass. Sharon against women out here throwing pussy. If you don't believe me, I'm gonna play what Sharon said on a panel with me and him when he was talking about sexy red. And I remember when I was with the New York bitch and Gently came on Sharon panel, right? Because Sharon said it wasn't my show. He can have that. She came on Sharon and he told her single women can't be in a community because they gonna end up fucking the married niggas. That's what he said. So he's against women doing those type of things, and women who perpetuate or promote those type of things. Meanwhile, his daughter sell pussy up and down fucking on Fifth Avenue. You can't make this up, bro. So now I'm gonna call all y'all out. And Diva, PHDiva, aka Robin. That's your name, right? You're not a doctor. You an old bitch collecting disability checks, and because you sit around the house and you do nothing, those checks stack up and you're able to boot people like Taz. How do I know that? How do I know that, Robin, aka PHDiva? Could it be because when I was up and you niggas had no problem with me, you dumbass bitches would sit in my back chat and tell me all your business? Am I lying? You not a Floridian with no actual PhD, and you actually an old fucking woman? You wished you looked as good as fucking Nyla. You wished. You don't got enough money to you can't even pay to look as good as Shorty. You're fucked. You're fucked. That's why you can never cam up. If PHDiva and Venus cammed up, it's over. Sharon show done. Nobody want to see a ugly old bitch and a big back. No, don't nobody want to see that shit. The best thing you can do, low-key, Sharon, is have the bitch that I fucked cam up with her titties out. You can't even have your white wife cam up. You was talking that shit about my wife, saying, oh, gently is actually roughly. Do you want to have a bikini competition between Gently and that fucking Neanderthal that you call a fucking wife? Do you want to have a runaway competition where they wear lingerie and shit? Because I have no problem doing that. Your wife is fucking hideous. Your wife is hideous. Period. Period, nigga. Yo, Russian, Slovak fucking wife is ugly, B. She's a ugla. She's a uggo. She's a uggo. She's a uggo. That's the facts. The little kids you made with her, they ugly too. All of them. The fuck you gonna do about it? Call Brownsville? Call one of your little pussy cousins in New York? I'll be in New York soon, nigga. And when I come out there, I'ma stream live to see how much you niggas is about what y'all saying. You niggas is hoes. Disrespect my motherfucking wife. Disrespect Taz's wife. These is women who don't even fucking come to y'all channel. And the only reason why I got smoked is because if I had said the shit that PHDiva said about Nyla, y'all motherfuckers will be we gotta create a petition. We gotta go to everybody in a backstage, right? Isn't that what Truthers Never Favor and Tequila Raggedy Asses did? Hey, everybody, we need help. Help. Meanwhile, here go Truth. Hey, I'm from Baltimore. I'm the toughest nigga alive. And I'm favored by God, bitch. But you still needed everybody fucking help. And that's one of the things that Goat talked about. Sharon bitch ass not gonna say nothing. The men could never handle us, whether it's me or him. That's why I said I see him as an older version of myself. Maybe if I get a chance to calm the fuck down, I will get to where he at and I can focus on intellectual shit. Like that nigga be doing. Like he was breaking Anton bitch ass down for the last 2 months. And y'all done drag this nigga into some goofy shit because y'all just can't simply tell the motherfucking truth that y'all hoes have an implicit bias and y'all cool with one black nigga having a white bitch, but y'all not cool with another black nigga having a white bitch. That's all you gotta say. And I believe that motherfucker probably would have went on by his motherfucking day. But the lying and then acting like because a nigga not spending his fucking AARP money and giving it to Sharon that he's a brokey. And another thing, last thing I'm gonna say about this goofy shit. Oh, you niggas give y'all money to white bitches. Sharon is with a white bitch, you dumb hoe. So when you give that nigga money, you think he just going to spend it on his black family, you raggedy ass bitch, you fake ass doctor ass bitch, you bitch. That was was it because you said that white women uphold black men who do degenerate shit. Bitch, you was Jay Prince for president, co-host. You wasn't Barack Obama co-host, bitch. You wasn't Jeff James co-host. You was a co-host of a nigga that on a nightly basis talk about how he want to beat a bitch ass. Talk about how he loved being degenerate and living off the white man. You was over there talking about some Team Black House. Bitch, you looking for a YouTube home. Somewhere where somebody can just tell you everything you do is right. Everything you say is right. You a black goddess, black queen, mother of the earth, queen of the sun, moon, and the universe. That's all you want. And as long as Sharon is providing that, it don't matter if he go online and like that black woman Jada call her a bitch and call her a dumbass bitch. It don't matter if he call her a dumbass bitch. It don't matter if he bring in Ben Thorpe and Grace Thorpe, fucking racist white motherfuckers, and Diva. Grace Thorpe called you a nigger. She called you a nigger. And that's still your man's. Taz was being nice. He ain't even go over the fucking Thorpe video, and I was gonna be a piece of shit and send it to him. Just so I can see him be like, and make the little go laugh and drag y'all niggas for having Ben fucking Thorpe and Grace fucking Thorpe on y'all channel. To the which she called PHDiva a monkey and a nigger. But y'all mad at Corey Holcomb. Y'all mad at Corey Holcomb. Let me keep this shit going, bro. Because I said, when I'm nice, Darrel, I don't appreciate nice, Darrel. All right, fuck it then.
I go to a stream and I'm listening.
And I tried to comment on this shit on Drip channel and everybody else's channel, and I was going to be nice about it. You know what they said? No, Darrel. Talk about it on your channel. Okay.
Listening, and I'm listening to these women go back and forth with a white woman, right? And the white woman, you know, she going back and forth with the women over. Let me let y'all hear this shit first, so y'all can understand what I'm talking. I ain't even going to. I'm gonna let you hear this shit first, and then I'll talk about it.
The words that have come out of my mouth.
You said black women said something that never came out of the vast majority of our mouths, right? You said one woman said it to you, but you made a general statement about black women, and so we all putting words. Apparently, we putting words in each other's mouth.
I want to ask a question.
You can see the shift in body change.
But you can't even explain it to us. You can see it, but you can't explain it.
You see the tension and the how dare you attitude come through.
I don't know what a how dare you attitude is in terms of body language. What does that look like? How are they standing? Is they hand on their hip? Is they head
they get
outside?
They cock their head. They look at me sideways. They huff. They make comments, and then their attitude changes. Like they're taking care of somebody.
So the real question is this, right? Because I have never had a white person come to my channel ever and disrespect black people, ever. I wouldn't even let a white bitch come to my channel and disrespect black men when I was going at black men on a daily fucking basis, right? And I can prove this to you. The only time I allowed somebody that wasn't black to come on my channel and talk shit about black people, her name was Angela Knight, right? She was an Asian woman who had a conversation with Angry Man. So when I reviewed her conversation with Angry Man, she came on and she wasn't talking about black men because according to y'all, Angry Man is a fucking Mexican. So even then, the bitch wasn't talking about black men. She was talking about Mexicans. Man, remember that. Remember that. She didn't come on call nobody the N-word. You want to know why? Because a bitch gonna respect me at this platform and a nigga, or you gonna get the fuck on. But see, at Sharon Bracey platform, they call PHDiva a nigger because Sharon Bracey allowed it. You know, he did the typical Sharon Bracey shit. Every time some shit happened, he can't do. Speaking of Sharon Bracey, we've been here for 40 fucking minutes, man. Y'all know what time it is. Hit the motherfucking cash app, niggas. You know what time it is. Where the Bracey at?
For clout. That is the solution to this. The solution, Ed, is for you to send a goddamn 99-cent super sticker. So this way I don't have to go to Brokeback Mountain. That shit crazy. The problem is that we are.
Shut your gay ass up, cuz. So you wouldn't go to Brokeback Mountain. If they don't donate to my channel, I'm gonna go to Brokeback Mountain. I'm gonna go to Brokeback Mountain. That's why that black bitch left your goofy ass. That's why your daughter's selling pussy now, nigga. Because her father willing to bend over and get fucked. You niggas is hoes.
Now I'm in the chat, right? And I'm watching the chat and I'm seeing dudes in the chat and what they're saying, right? And a lot of these dudes, they either defensive of this white woman or they want PHDiva to calm it down some. Either way, I would say they're more defensive of this white woman than anything. But I don't have nothing to do with none of what they talking about. I'm just listening and watching.
And then when I walk up with my husband, their whole attitude changes.
You sure it might not? Are you sure that it might not be what type of energy that you're giving off? Instead of it just being your situation with being with a married man, maybe you come off as you know, like you're above or maybe elitist or like.
I know this bitch ain't talking about somebody coming off as an elitist. I made that nigga. I was the first person that took that nigga to hot pot. I pulled that nigga out of the slums of Detroit. That nigga was staying in the ghetto, in the projects with his mama. He was staying in there with his mama. Don't you think that you have an elitist attitude? Nay, wasn't that bitch saying she was better than me? Wasn't she saying that when I got with my wife, I finally got somebody on my level? Oh, I'm very happy for you, Darrel. You finally got somebody on your level because you're not on my level. But when the white woman say y'all not on her level, now she's an elitist. But you're not. Got it. It's only a problem when the white bitch do it. But when you was making it seem like you was better than my wife, saying she's not your wife, she's a whore. Was that not you trying to put yourself above her? You who give your black wound to a Mexican man for some fucking churros, bitch. Ay. I'm done with you, Darrel. Let me go on mute real quick. Yeah, I told them niggas I was done with them, but I see you this weekend, baby. Make sure you come through LaGuardia, okay? Yeah, book your flight. I'm gonna have this pussy ready for you. I thought you just said we was done, though. You said that you ain't like the fact that I was gonna grape them little kids. That ain't mean nothing to me. I just... Come on now, Simp God. You know that don't mean nothing to me. I want that dick, Simp God. Oh, you want that dick? Yeah, daddy. But what happened when they found out that you lied to them? It don't matter. I'm a black woman. They gonna automatically forgive me. They gonna say that you the motherfucking problem, despite me openly lying to them. Y'all don't know how I feel about that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I should go give it to somebody who's not a fucking liar. Or you can come and get this New York pussy. I was a weak man. I went and got the New York pussy. Yeah. Y'all niggas up there talking something. And she left that nigga. I watched him the whole weekend. Here go me in New York. Hey, fucking Staten Island, fucking Statue of Liberty. Hey, bitch. They still online. Believe in your lie. Here goes Sharon. She never lied. That nigga lied.
You know, like you have to be the center of their attention. Maybe a little disrespectful.
It could be the husband.
Right.
Sometimes it's not
have to make up a narrative about something that she's doing there, because from what she's explaining, honestly, I am more inclined to believe that she's not really it's not really all what trying to get out to be. You know, those black and white couples.
Diva. Can we do this now? Cause PHDiva was there when I put Tommy Sotomayor card. Tommy Sotomayor used to say this, and I'm glad he stopped that shit, Tommy. If you ever watched this, Tommy, I'm so glad you stopped this shit, because I was trolling you last night and you blocked me for no reason. But that was some fuck shit, Tommy. First of all, we go back like fucking 2 tires on the flat. What the fuck are you doing? I troll you, you troll me, I call you crispy, you call me a simp. I'll be blocking people. Diva, I found the clip when I was going at Tommy. You was there that day. I had you replace Tyranny. And Tommy said that he had a master's degree in psychology. One of the stupidest shit he's ever said. When you listen to Tommy Sotomayor speak, do you believe he got a master's degree in sociology? No. It's one thing when Jeff James said, that nigga actually does have a master's degree. He just red pill. But that motherfucker Crispy, he was always lying. So Diva, she wanted to see that nigga degree. I think that's reasonable. Now, Diva, here we go with you. Can we see a degree? PHDiva? Can we see your degree? Because you're the first woman with a medical degree that I know that has backed up Jay Prince for president and wanted to sit on his platform all fucking night while he sleep and take shits on camera. Right? And wipe his ass on camera. Right? So much so that people like Team Portugal got videos of him having shit stains when he walk out the bathroom. Yeah. They got a video of him walking back to the tub. I mean, walking from the bathroom to the fucking hot tub with Flora. And I don't know if he didn't wipe or whatever the fuck, but he was wearing white shorts. The only thing you saw was a big ass black streak in the back. I don't know what it was. But it looked like that motherfucker didn't wipe. And who was there supporting that nigga? You, Robin, Supreme Vagina Vessel. That's your new name on here. You have a supreme vaginal vessel, but you have no children. Interesting how that works. You know what? I'm just here to burn y'all whole shit down today. Venus, you next.
Who walk through public and they looking at you to see if you looking at them?
Now look, this is what I'm trying to make y'all understand, right? They're on a channel that is a black and white couple. So at some point, this becomes the elephant in the room.
And see, and go. Let me help you out with some knowledge you don't know. She's not just a regular white woman. She's not just like a regular white woman who's strolling around New York. Sharon couldn't afford one of them bitches. Let's be honest. The same thing in Chicago. I mean, niggas on the south side of Chicago can really afford a white woman that grew up in Stokey or fucking Northbrook. They can't. Sharon can't do the same thing. White bitches in New York are probably the most expensive bitches in the country. You know how I know this? Look at how Sharon's daughter living her life. There's too much money out there. What Sharon did was no different than what the fucking passport bros do. What's good, honey Watts? It was no different. He got tired of his black American wife, a baby mama. So he went and got a European across the fucking ocean Russian bitch who was not raised in America, who do not have American ideologies. That's why every time that nigga say, hand me a banana, the bitch right there, here go banana daddy. Where's my asparagus? Because the nigga don't eat meat. I can confirm that. We went out with the nigga. The nigga ordered a fake steak. The nigga ordered a fake steak, bro. Bro, I don't even know what the fuck it's called. Only thing I know is it wasn't made out of cow meat, but it was called a steak. What the fuck? How the fuck is it a steak if it didn't come from a cow? Oh, yeah, bro, they use all kind of shit. They use all kind of shit, bread, all kind of shit, and it's made into a steak. Is it meat? Can you get it done medium well? No, it just come as a steak. It's beef. That comes from a cow. But if it don't come from a cow, it's not steak. That's white people shit. That's not no steak. It's like the Impossible Burger. That's not really a burger. That's soybeans made to look like it's a fucking steak, but it's not a steak, Michi. It's over. Would you prefer an actual fucking steak made by Gordon Ramsay, real beef, fucking flame broiled on a fucking grill, or would you prefer a fake fucking steak? Yeah, this shit goofy, bro. That's how much of a hoe ass nigga this nigga is. Took me to Soho to go to a cigar bar. They all smoke cigars. Yeah, bro, we went to a cigar bar. I'm saying, then they ordered some steak, and then we had a whole bunch of drinks and shit. Got drunk as hell, and now I fired a blunt. Sharon got mad. So we can't smoke in here, nigga. It's a cigar bar. And on top of that, I do the fuck I want to do. But eventually, they did tell me I had to go outside. The security escorted me outside. They was like, "Sir, you cannot smoke that in here." I said, "Bro, I'm choking on fucking tobacco right now, and you're tripping about marijuana? You mark ass New York ass niggas."
Like it's kind of obvious based on what men are saying that, okay, so why don't y'all ever apply this to Sharon? You know what I'm saying? Like that, it's obvious what they're saying and why they're saying it. But I get it. Y'all don't want to say that shit on his platform. Y'all don't want to stand on this shit that y'all saying. And see, I'm tired of the black woman play shit. You know what I'm saying? The real is back. And so y'all want to play with this shit. I just wanted to see niggas was going to be honest. And see, you done fucked up playing with me. Because not being honest about the shit is the problem. I ain't do shit. I'm going to let this shit play so y'all can see.
Like, Kills, I know you came here earlier, Kills, some Taz was wrong. Nigga, I dropped the link. Come and stand on that shit and tell me what the fuck he did wrong, nigga, because I ain't, you know, you my mans. Ain't no smoke. You know what I'm saying? If we can't speak as men, then I don't want to hear shit about these hoes from now until oblivion, nigga. I just don't. If we can't be honest as men, I'm keeping 100 with y'all niggas. When niggas was coming to me about that shit I said to Raw Talk Culture, whether it was Taz, whether it was Izzy Bands, and nigga Izzy Bands did the whole show with me and Sharon, just to see who's gonna tell the truth. Izzy called me, right? Darrel, I need to know the truth, bro. I need to know, did you say this, etc., etc. I don't even need to know why, bro. You know I told that nigga straight up? Yes, I did, nigga. Yep, I said it, nigga. And in defense of my daughter, y'all be, you don't know what I do. I go to the furthest lengths, nigga. The furthest lengths to protect every little piece of pretty hair on that motherfucking head. That's my job as her daddy, nigga. I will not fail, nigga. Not her. Never. My devotion to her is deeper than any other devotion I have. That's what real fathers do, nigga. Pussy ass niggas.
I be snapping because I don't want to be played with, fam. I ain't did shit wrong to these motherfuckers. I literally sat there and listened to them have a conversation back and forth, and that conversation typically every time goes back to how black men are responding to white women in white relationships and whatnot and all of that shit. But y'all apply none of that shit to the nigga panel y'all on that's married to a white woman. Because you don't want to be honest now, you gonna You really think you're gonna set it up with me because y'all can't be honest? Fam, let's just listen. Let's just listen.
That's what I was getting at. I said it might be her husband too, because sometimes.
And for those who want, because I was looking for this video, Goat had to tell me it's on his Rumble. So I'm gonna drop that shit in chat. You feel me? So y'all can go subscribe to Goat. I'm not him, so he's not gonna get an extra 2,000 subscribers off my name. At least not right now. You feel me? But I will show that nigga love because he one of the few niggas in this space that I genuinely respect. The rest of these niggas really are hoes, cuz it's no if and a buts about it, bro. I remember somebody came to me that was like, I think you fear that nigga. A real OG, you should fear a real OG. You should fear the consequences of not being a real nigga around a real OG. That's why I respect that nigga. If he got enough influence to calm young niggas like myself down, then he should be in charge then, nigga. But see, y'all don't respect leadership. I do, nigga. I grew up around real OGs. Real OGs, when they say shit, you think when Big Meech or when fucking Larry Hoover spoke, the young niggas didn't do exactly what the fuck they said? That's why I don't respect the old niggas now. Y'all niggas just wanna, how Cynthia used to say it, y'all niggas want domination by default. At least with this nigga, he gonna go out guns blazing. I'm be right there. What's the lie, Gore? Did I lie or are they lying? Let me know. Am I lying? Because you know you my nigga. You one of my main niggas. You feel me? I will be genuinely heartbroken if Gore ever turned his back on me. Genuinely hard. I might crash out. No cap. Listen, dog. I done had so many of these hoe ass niggas lie on me. Gore said you don't respect the OGs. No, I don't respect these hoe ass niggas no more. I respect Taz. I respect Bolo TV. I respect Uncle Rico. You feel me? Bro, but the OG status, them niggas, bro, I feel like them niggas like the Viltrumite. Them niggas is basically done got wiped out. It's no more OGs, bro. Them niggas is hoes now. Donovan Sharp. We got an update on that bitch ass nigga. Another Manosphere nigga. Married a white bitch. We got an update on that bitch ass nigga. And his old ass wife. We got an update on all that shit. Yeah, bro, D-Town, I tried to walk away and I tried to mind my own business. You know, people always bring me back into shit, bro. I hate that shit. And then they can't be honest. Motherfuckers just be lying. I hate that shit too. I hate that shit, bro. And yeah, Gore, I don't respect these mark ass OGs. Cause if all them niggas moving like Taz, we won't have no little niggas out here doing all this hoe ass shit. But a nigga, I can go on these niggas block and fire up in the air, pop a kid, and none of these niggas don't come outside and stop me because we don't have no real OG status. So when I see niggas like a goat, checking niggas, whether it's me, Sharon bitch ass, or any other young ass niggas, I appreciate that shit. Cause we need somebody to do it. Thank God. Cause what Frida Green say? I can't be an OG like that. I gotta go back home to my family. I gotta shut up. Scary ass niggas, cuz.
It is the man and the woman don't really know, but we've all seen that black man who, when he's with a white woman, he's going out of his way for attention. Your man could be inviting some of that. I don't know, but I had a question.
And so whether they realize it or not, this sparked a conversation as to the man they are on his channel. He got a white woman. Like, y'all can't get mad because the obvious comes into question now. Right? And it's just the principle, y'all, on a channel of a mixed couple, and people now wondering if you're going to apply your logic to the mixed couples channel you're on.
Interesting. Are you going to apply the logic to the couple that you're on now? And again, that doesn't warrant a conversation. That only warrants a nigga having to spend $100 with Sharon bitch ass. Come on, B. This shit is goofy, bro. I swear to God, bro. I swear. And this is why D-Town, a part of me, I'd be happy that niggas kicked me out their spaces because I was wasting time. Wasting time with niggas doing what Sharon is doing now. Sitting on panels instead of making real content. Like Goat gonna go on and say in this video, instead of having somebody like him who can actually build and bring value to the fucking channel the same way he did with Jazz goofy ass. You rather have a bitch who is lying about being a doctor who could never produce a fucking degree. Never produce a fucking degree. And even if the bitch went and print a fake degree off at Kinko's, bitch, we don't know that that's you. I need to see a license. I need to see transcripts, bitch. Semester by semester. You lying ass hoe. You ain't got no motherfucking medical degree. You an old ass bitch collecting fucking disability checks in fucking Florida. Just like Jalen. No disrespect to you, Jalen, because I actually fuck with you. I love you, my nigga. You betrayed me. But I still love you. It's still fuck you though, nigga. Because you another one. Want to control shit. With money. Instead of having a motherfucking conversation, cuz. But then y'all don't like Donald Trump. Fuck on my face, cuz.
I get y'all trying to put on a show. I get that y'all run the show over there, probably because it's dedicated to black women, so you gotta have some black women on there, and niggas without a black wife gotta find some black women somewhere, right? Y'all fucking with the wrong one.
Exactly. Again, Sharon said Taz was attacking him. Taz just said, how is the show dedicated to black women and he has a white wife? Oh, because he can't have his wife come up and talk. He has to bring up all you other bitches to talk about black issues. And when Aya in there and Aya shitting on Sexy Red or talking about how Meg Thee Stallion made a fool out of herself and she's part of the reason why Kamala Harris lost, y'all ain't had shit to say. You ain't had shit to say. I took a picture. I didn't know it was illegal, but I took a picture of me voting for Kamala. I all but promise you, this whole ass nigga Sharon voted for Trump. You want to know how I know? Because Aya Bracey fuck with Trump. How would I know that? It's almost like I sat with that bitch for a whole evening talking about all type of shit. Getting drunk, getting high the whole night. Nobody else there smoked weeds. I was facing blunts my motherfucking self. And it's crazy how nigga Bracey rewrite that whole story. When he was there, he ain't say none of that tough guy shit. Nigga, you was my apprentice then. You was there asking me, how do I get people like Prince Sella on the channel? Something that you still have yet to accomplish. Nigga, you brought Ben Thorpe and Grace Thorpe to the fucking channel. They called PHDiva a nigger. And you did nothing. Oh, I just want to have a conversation with that bitch. And it's crazy seeing Venus and my ex get along. I got a video. Sharon, you up here lying with this bitch? This bitch, we warned her about that nigga Darrel. And she still fucked and sucked him up. Sim guy, yes. I thought that you was Goatland. You was fucking with them hoes over there, them Raw Talk Culture bitches. And that's not the diss Taz. But when I met them hoes, they kept telling me Goatland, 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 Goatland. I'm like, I think them hoes trying to get me to beef with Taz. And that's not gonna happen because I'm smart. I ain't beefing with that nigga. Got me fucked up. Oh, what y'all need to hear me say it? I'd rather submit, nigga. You right, Goat. Fuck it, Goat. I don't want no problems, Goat. I'm good, Goat. But y'all not him. Up and stuck with y'all motherfuckers. Then when I found out he wasn't backing y'all, I had no reason to not go all the way to fucking end. He was the only reason I was thinking, yeah, maybe I should calm down. If that nigga pop out, I might have to apologize to these hoes. Turns out, y'all sitting around talking shit. About what? What's the white boy name? Justice LaBoy or some shit? Some white nigga that y'all used to praise. I've been trying to find those videos too ever since he said that shit. Renee praising some white nigga named Justice LaBoy or something LaBoy. Fuck. Anyway, bro, I'm gonna find all that shit. And when I do, I'm gonna expose y'all bitches for fucking with the white man.
On some shit like this, y'all are recruited black bitches. The nigga got a whole wife, and she's white. Nigga can
Russian immigrant white.
Go out and recruit some black hoes to talk shit to me on a mixed culture. Are y'all sure this the rabbit hole you want to go down?
Yes, I asked the same question to Raw Talk Culture. Then, are you sure you want to take this path, this course of action? We can have peace. I like peace. I want us to have peace. But they always choose this, so fuck them.
Real?
How many black men do you actually know outside of your husband?
Quite a few. I've been friends with several for my entire life.
What's a few?
Okay.
You know, and are there some that are not up to par? Absolutely.
What's a few?
But
Like, can you give
I
me, like,
know
a
some that are
ballpark?
past.
So the white woman is admitting that there's a few black men that's fucked up already. She already admitted that. She already admitted that some of us fucked up. What the fuck you mean a few of them fucked up? All them bitches, all them hoe ass black men fucked up. They all fucked up. All of them. Well, I don't know, baby. Ain't y'all sitting with a black man right now? Is he fucked up? No. But every other black man fucked up. I don't know about that. I think y'all hoes in y'all feelings. No, white bitch. You can't tell a black woman when she's in her feelings. You can't tell a black woman nothing. So if I see a black woman robbing a child, I can't say she's wrong. No. Why not? Because you're white.
Pastors, I've got
A number. Like, what's a
teachers,
few?
probably 25 or 30.
Okay. Because earlier you came up here and you were telling a bunch of black women that, you know, most black men want to be leaders, but they're met with aggression. So I was just trying to figure out what experience had even feel like you as a white woman could speak on what most black men.
Bro, so listen. For the most part, I'm 50-50 on that. And I even want to give my explanation, but I feel like I can't. And I feel like I shouldn't because I don't want my shit fucked up. But she's not all the way wrong when she say that. But I can't elaborate into why. I just can't. A black woman might be able to. But I can't. Nope. I'm not even gonna. I'm not. Nope. Nope.
Want to do. I just thought that was odd that you felt like that was something you would be qualified to speak on about what most black men want.
Oh my God. Venus, how are you qualified to speak on what most men want? You fucking fat ass, big back. Nobody wants you, right? And it's not even about you being fat ass. Nate fat. She got a fucking husband that loves her to death. You can't get a man and no man wants you because you have a fucked up attitude and you're ugly. It's different when you got a fucked up attitude and you a bad bitch, because at least a nigga can go home at night and say, damn, this bitch bad. But they gotta go home to fucking Warren Sapp. And nigga gotta go home to a fucking linebacker every night. Hey, cuz, it's my side of the bed, nigga. It's my side of the bed, nigga. I just laid on one side, nigga. You take them the whole motherfucking bed. This type of motherfucker that he knows she got a twin bed at home. He take up the whole side, the whole bed. Still invite a nigga over. I remember, you wanna know a story, bro? I remember Venus was telling me this, right? Because we not cool no more, Venus. You don't fuck with me, so I'm gonna tell you little stories. I remember Venus was telling me she was dating a guy when she got to North Carolina, when she moved from Brooklyn, right? So she moved from Brooklyn to North Carolina, thinking that because it's cheaper in the South, that she's going to be doing better. She didn't think because she had more clientele in New York that would be better off. So she ended up struggling going back to New York where she is now, right? But when she was down there, she was dating this older man. So just like she's on FaceTime now with no camera, I guess they met and they hadn't really hung out too often. I'm saying, like, he got her number. He saw her like when she was sitting down in the car or some shit, got her number, didn't really see what she looked like. So she told me the nigga invited her over. But she didn't feel safe going to men's house. So she invited him to her place. Now, as I just said, she had just moved to North Carolina. She didn't have too much shit in her apartment. Only thing she said she had was a lamp. She said they get into the apartment, it's dark as hell. Right? She opened the door, turned the light on. She said that nigga didn't even want to stay. She said that nigga didn't even want to stay, bro. She said that nigga basically, once he saw like the full package, he did the smart thing and he chose Vaseline. He chose Vaseline. He chose not to burden himself. And I don't blame that nigga, bro. I'm gonna drag your fat ass every time I get a chance, Venus. Every time I get a fucking opportunity.
It's not just black men, it's men in general.
Okay. So you feel qualified to speak on what most men want?
I didn't say I was qualified. I'm just saying what, from my observations and conversations that I've had, a lot of men feel that they're being disrespected. They're not being able to be the leaders that they are designed to be.
And here's what's crazy. Y'all know I don't even agree with no shit like that. That white bitch sound crazy to me.
So even go, he can't be accused of defending a white woman. He just simply said he don't agree with that bitch at all. Let's continue.
I don't agree with no stupid ass shit like that. But y'all like engaged in these dumbass conversations. Y'all the ones knee deep in this shit. I don't support stupid ass shit like this.
Because women are too controlling and aggressive and will not allow them to be the leaders that they want to be.
Did your husband tell you that? Wait, this is my question. Did your husband say something like that to you ever about like an experience?
Bro, why y'all asking dumbass questions? Did your husband tell you that? Put the fucking golden turkey down, bitch. Put the fucking roast turkey down, bitch. Put the motherfucking ham hock down, bitch. Push the whole table aside. Because clearly that shit is clogging your fucking ears. She just said, based on her experiences, she think all men are trash. It's what she just said. The follow-up question is, did your husband tell you that? What the fuck? It's like recently people are going at Jennifer Hudson, right? So Jennifer Hudson, she run a TV show, right? She do a talk show, right? And the new Michael Jackson movie just came out. And Michael Jackson's nephew, Jafar, is playing him, or Javar, whatever little nigga name is, right? So she asked the little homie, are you really Michael Jackson's nephew? He said, yes, I really am. I'm Michael Jackson's nephew. I was raised around my uncle and my family my whole life. Her follow-up question was, how did you get the role? Nigga. Maybe it's because of the first thing you asked him. Maybe it was his connection with his fucking uncle. The fact that he looked like his uncle. The fact that he moved like his uncle. The fact that he sounds like his uncle. The fact that he has his uncle mannerisms because he grew up around them niggas. If he had grew up on the south side of Chicago, the nigga probably wouldn't be moonwalking. He probably wouldn't be, hello guys, my name is Jafar Jackson, and I want you guys to go see Michael. No, he'd be King Von. He'd be Duck, nigga. The niggas don't be moonwalking over there. That nigga's goofy, bro. Did your black nigga husband tell you to say that, white bitch?
That kind of issue with women?
Yes.
It makes sense. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
PHDiva.
You know, and then, you know, even and I can say this too, it's not just black women, it's women in general, because even
She just said it's not just black men, it's men in general. So she think all men is trash. And for the most part, I agree with her. She's a white woman. And then if she come from two white people, I guarantee the white man was trash. Just that simple. It's just that simple. They are the worst. Enslavement. Just recently, they took women rights to get an abortion away for no fucking reason. Oh, we don't have enough people. Population bullshit. So that gives you a right to tell a motherfucker what they can do with their own body? Remember that Mexican woman? I love Donald Trump. Hispanics love Donald Trump. Donald Trump. We love Donald Trump. Mexicans love Donald Trump. But about 100 days later, Donald Trump is sending ICE into our communities, and we feel like niggas now. Well, ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch? Mexican women was vouching for Donald Trump until about 100 days after that they got in office. About 100 days after that. Here. Oh, thank you, babe. Come here. She's a good black wife. Come here, Michi. Give me a hug. You been on camera anyway when you walked to the first door, nigga. My wife just brought me food. Her big screen, niggas. Hold on, Michi. I got Michi on a big screen. Look, she brought me a plate of food. Hold on, Michi, hold on. She's pregnant with a black boy. Okay. Come here, babe. I love you. Come here, let me tell you right now. Even when you get on my nerves, I still love you. Okay. Even when you be being unruly, I still love you. I'm not unruly. She's not unruly, y'all. Right. That's the premise of our conversation. We're talking about delusion today. Oh my goodness. You're not unruly, babe. You're submissive. Okay, now we done. See. Now give me a hug. There ain't no submissiveness going on over here. Okay. Thank you for bringing me this plate. Don't let it get cold. It's better when it's hot. Eat it all. Now you telling me what to do? Yeah. Nothing make a nigga happy like a plate of food and coochie. Coochie and a plate of food. Damn. Some of you hoes still haven't learned. Venus. As much food as Venus consumes, Venus eat one of these plates every other hour. This bitch consume one of these plates every other hour. Bitch, you should be making a man a plate. You can just get a nigga one of your plates, bitch. Here you go, honey. Here's the third lunch I was going to eat. You could just have this plate right here, nigga. Bitch, you gonna eat again in 2 more hours, bitch. You gonna eat again in 2 more hours. This bitch keep food on deck. This bitch eating. I say, what? Eating. Eating everything. And anything. Except dick. Bitch. Qualified. Qualified, bitch. You ain't qualified for shit.
Struggle with that sometimes. Because trying to be the boss babe, trying to control things, trying to do things my way instead of
and you prove that shit right when you booted tabs off the panel, PhD. We want to be a boss babe. Oh, that nigga broke. Man, bitch, that nigga stay in a motherfucking house in Vegas. You stay in an apartment and fucking some fucking shack in Miami. Living off fucking disability. You can't grow no fucking channel. Nobody know you. Bring the doctors on. Tell us what school you did your fucking residency at, bitch. I dated a doctor. Her name is Dr. Therese Thomas. Dr. Therese Thomas. She did her residency at Saginaw State University and at the hospital right across the street from Saginaw State University. How do I know this? Because I was with the bitch and we was together. Bitch, you ain't no doctor. You a fraud, bitch. You just like that one little black boy that was, remember he was saying, hey, y'all, I'm a doctor. They found out this nigga wasn't a doctor at all. You know, doctor, bitch. You a liar. You a lying ass bitch. And you was over there. I love Jay Prince for president. You was working for Jay Prince, bitch. You ain't no doctor job, bitch. You was showing up for Jay Prince every night. Welcome to the Black House, y'all. I just got paid. So everybody, you bitch was paying Jay Prince to drop niggas from his own panel. Fuck out of here. Yeah, Rooster, they gonna get your ass up out of there. I saw you hanging with that nigga Darrel. You over there supporting devils and shit. Fuck you, Rooster.
As a partner, because I think my was best or whatever. But that's not my role. My role is supposed to be the nurturer, the supporter, the guidance. You know, that's where I am working on my things as well. You know, so I mean, it's just in general, it's back to the self-accountability.
Right, but see, that is your role. You don't get to tell other women what their role is, right? So y'all
hoes tell women what their roles is all the time. That's the part that's funny to me. You don't get to tell people what their roles is. Shut up, bitch. You tell men what our roles is all the time. All the time. Y'all running around trying to tell a man what his role is. And now the white woman can't tell you what your role is. Shut up, bitch. You fake ass doctor, bitch. Oh, a real man is more like Russell Wilson, not Future. Shut up, bitch. Remember that you said nobody can tell nobody about roles. That's what I don't like about y'all niggas the most. Is y'all double talk. One day it'll be, I hate black men with white women. The next day, not even in. The next minute, Sharon, who has a white Russian bitch, that nigga cool. And then when niggas in the chat saying, hey, that's hypocritical. That's not hypocritical. I got $100 for your bitch ass nigga. That's what. You don't want to talk about the hypocrisy and have a conversation and break it down? The way you niggas break down black men who fuck white pussy? And break that down from a psychological standpoint about how he ate his fucking ancestors and his own fucking skin? You bitches can have an 8-hour live stream about that, but you can have a 5-minute conversation about the hypocrisy that you are leading. Interesting. You raggedy ass bitch.
Your husband, whatever y'all work out, that's fine. But you said your husband has said before that, I guess black women wouldn't let him lead. But the thing is, if you're really a leader, nobody has to allow you to do it. You just do it. You are a leader, right? And so even in organizations, one of the ways that they assess leadership potential is by putting you in a group of people and telling y'all to work through a problem and observing you work.
Hey, did Sharon move to China? I heard Sharon moved to China. Did you move to China? Because I call ICE on your family. I admit it. I call ICE on Sharon's wife. I ain't gonna lie. I did it. Right? I had Sharon's phone number. From that, was able to find his address. I gave all of that to ICE. About 3 months ago now. And I'm gonna contact ICE tomorrow. And I'm gonna see if there's any updates on if they apprehended the fugitive that is here illegally. Thinking that because she pump out a nigga baby, that makes her American. Nah, bitch, you not red, white, and blue. I wish Soldier Boy was here. He'd knock your fucking top off. Yeah, I call ice on that nigga, bro. I call ice on Sharon's wife. I put that on everything, nigga. I put that on my motherfucking wife and our unborn seed, nigga. I call ice on Sharon Bracey's wife, nigga. And until I'm satisfied as an American citizen that we don't have illegal aliens running around our fucking country, taking up jobs, being fucking threats to our citizens, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to do my due diligence and contact ICE maybe for every motherfucking day and say, hey, now these niggas are trying to flee American justice by going over to China. Nah, we're gonna have to stay at it. If y'all want to see the ICE report, I posted on my Instagram. They sent me a report back. Thank you, Mr. Long. We're going to look into Iron Bracey and see what's. Yeah, they sent me a report back. Yeah, fear. I really did it. Fuck that nigga. I was waiting for him to come on this bitch crying. They got her, y'all. They got my wife. Who? Them niggas pulled up in a motherfucking Tahoe, and they almost Renee Nicole Good her dumb ass. But instead, she submitted and got in the car. And now she at a fucking Homelander facility being held. And nigga, we need William Butcher to go get this bitch. We need Starlight and A-Train. I was hoping that nigga woke up one day and they had raided that nigga crib. Hey, boom, 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 boom. Get these kids out of here too, illegal ass kids. Hey, at least I'm honest. Y'all niggas can't be honest about y'all little bum ass hypocrisy.
Through that problem to see who naturally urges as the leader of the group.
Correct. And as the leader, you is also your responsibility to if someone is not doing their role, you cut loose, you terminate them. So that's a lot of the reason why some of these relationships do not work is because the leader is not allowed to do what he needs to do to be effective. They cut ties with the one underneath them.
But you don't know, the only leader who has to be allowed the lead is somebody who's not really a leader, right?
That's a lie. All of that bullshit that she just said was bullshit. I'm not gonna call it womanese like I started to. That's just goofy shit. Saying, oh, if somebody's a leader, they're just gonna lead. No, motherfucker. They have to be elected. Somebody have to be. You think that like Donald Trump can just come in and say, I'm just gonna take the third fucking fucking election and do a third term without no support? No, there's people that follow that motherfucker. They allow him to lead. Whether they allow that motherfucker Donald Trump to lead us to destruction, to a bad economy, to women having no autonomy, to go into war, to higher gas prices, to higher food prices. They don't give a fuck. They just want to follow their fucking leader. Donald Trump can come on here and say some racist shit like that shit he did with Obama and the monkey shit. And guess what people who follow him, who follow his leadership are going to say? He's not racist. He just helped a little African American over there the other day. Happen every time. No, to be honest, they right. They right. What would happen if Phil Jackson draw up a play and Michael Jordan, who was not the leader, he was the fucking team captain, but Phil Jackson was the leader? What happened when Phil Jackson draw up a play and Michael Jordan don't do what the fuck he say? Oh, that never happened because Michael Jordan understood leadership. And what did Lord Commander Mormont say to Jon Snow? If you want to know how to lead, learn how to follow. No, these hoes just want to lead. I said let these hoes lead.
Because what leadership actually is is influence. And so if you cannot influence that person laying next to you, then you really don't even have a relationship. But for you to
so a relationship now, fellas, is equivalent to you influencing your partner. That's all it is. See how dumb these bitches sound? This coming from a bitch who don't have no man. This coming from a bitch that's on disability. This coming from a bitch that was on Jay Prince panel every night. Every night. Hey, Black House, I'm in control of the panel. Send Jay Prince super chats. Bitch, you love degenerate niggas.
be married to this person and just be figuring it out, then that means that something is wrong with you and you truly are not a leader, right? And so nobody has to allow these people to lead. One of the major gripes that we as Black women have with Black men is they make a lot of excuses for their own failures. So it's always somebody else's fault why they can't do what
it's
they're
always
supposed
someone
to do,
else's
right?
fault.
So if
it's and that's the thing in the Black community. I learned no matter what happened in the Black community, it's always gonna be our fault as men. Always. 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 So let's see if they stand consistent. What excuse do y'all have for Sharon not being a good fucking father, allowing his daughter to be a whore? What excuse do y'all have for that? What excuse do y'all have for that? What excuse do y'all have for that? I see women on Facebook. People on my Facebook, let me go ahead and send them the link because a lot of them are chirping about a post I made. So let me send them niggas the link too. I see them niggas got something to say. I'm live now. Join me here. We can talk. All right, so the link is posted. And I posted in the YouTube and everything else for y'all niggas too. I don't expect nobody to come up here and challenge me though. The same way, because they can't come up here and drop nobody. You're gonna have to have a conversation or bow the fuck down, nigga. One of the two, nigga.
It's not the Black woman, it's the white man, right? If they in school and they not doing well, the teacher don't like them. Right? If they on the job and they not doing well, oh, they trying to sabotage us and it's racist.
Oh my
right?
God.
So that's one of the major things.
Sharon made all those excuses. He couldn't be with his he couldn't be with the Black baby mama because he wasn't making enough money. Right? She wanted a man who made enough money, and that's why he got with this white bitch. She accepted him as he was. Let's keep it 100.
Black.
And so again, I'm just to be clear, a lot of this shit I don't even disagree with. That it's fucking crazy how some of these people just be on some, look at me, I want to stand out type shit. Because we ain't that far from it. I just don't want you to miss any context, right? Because I literally didn't do shit until something was done to me.
Men have an issue with self-accountability. And so if they want to be leaders of families, then they have to position themselves to be so. Now, do you think it makes sense for women to attach themselves to men who are the least educated demographic in the country and then say, here, babe, you lead because that's the role that you're supposed to have?
No, and I totally agree with your assessment.
That was a good point.
Right. So what you up here trying to tell us?
Right, that was a good point. I actually agreed. I thought she got her up out of there with that. That's where the shit's so foul at. That's why I get tired of motherfuckers. Right? 'Cause I actually thought she got her up out of there. Great argument. Right? Here comes the problem though.
Because women need to have just as much self-accountability and self-control as men do.
We're not talking about no self-accountability, right? So the conversation is actually about Black men deleting Black women. And so no, when they are committing capital M, there is no accountability in the victim.
And I'm starting to think that people like her have an issue with me because that's actually my content, right? They don't like it that I do that content. She wants to be able to run around and black men, you know, she's a knockoff Cynthia, right? So
Damn! Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
She's a what? He couldn't be more right. He couldn't be more right. Even when I'm having a conversation on my Facebook about mental health and Black men, they don't want to just have a conversation. They want to make it seem like I'm condoning men harming Black women. I don't condone women being harmed at all. But until we get to the root of all of our issues and have genuine, authentic conversations, this is what the fuck we got to deal with. Lies and schemes and conversations that's not scholastic or rooted in fucking stats, but rooted in fucking bullshit. Right? The bullshit.
There is no accountability in the victim.
And I'm starting to think that people like her have an issue with me because that's actually my content, right? They don't like it that I do that content. She wants to be able to run around and black men, you know, she's a knockoff Cynthia, right? So she wants to be able to do that. But when I'm around, that shit don't work. She can't do that to me. So no matter how hard she tries, I'm the one that's done this shit for years, long before somebody like her came along and tried to become her own little fake version of little sis.
Hey, I agree. I just did a whole video about Black femicide. I got the notes put up right here. I can read my Black femicide notes right now. Femicide is the killing of women and girls. Often, let me put my face on this because they make it seem like I'm somebody out here perpetuating violence against women. No, it's y'all motherfuckers. It's y'all motherfuckers when y'all ignore the mental health of the motherfuckers in y'all community until some fucked up shit happen. So femicide is the killing of women and girls, often by intimate partners or family members, like we just saw with motherfucking Shamar Elkins, right? And it's usually because of their gender. Black femicide specifically refers to the disproportionate murder of Black women and girls in the United States, a crisis shaped by the intersection of anti-Black racism, anti-Black sexism, and anti-Black systematic neglect, all which impact women, Black women specifically, more than anybody else. Again, I do this content. So let me read the stat for you hoes. People like PHDiva who think there's no Black man doing content like this. But the problem is when we try our hardest to do content like this, nobody ever come to us and say, are you okay? How is your mental health? They don't give a fuck. Black women, here are the stats. Black women are murdered 2 to 3 times the rate of white women in the United States. Intimate partner violence, also known as IPV, is the #1 cause of death for Black women between the ages of 15 years old and 35. Black women represent approximately 13% of the United States population of all women, but roughly account for 35% of all female homicides in the United States. Do I got to keep going? Because we talk about that content, whether it's me or it's Taz. We have been doing that content for years. But y'all stay around a nigga who got a white bitch who don't shame white bitches at all, who talk about Black women wearing bonnets and shit like that. Fuck out of here.
Okay, so that's, I think, is one of the problems right there, is the fact that I don't represent what she needs me to represent for her to be valid in her points.
And so again, what you here trying to tell us, lady, because every question I've asked you only demonstrated that you aren't even qualified to be having a conversation with us.
Just because I'm not a Black woman?
No,
Precisely.
because you have no idea of what
Yeah,
you're talking
okay.
about. I made
For
you
me.
look like a fool on several occasions, right?
Ma'am, you're not
that
making
come
me
out
look
of your
like a
mouth,
fool.
I made you look like a fool.
And that's all this is. So you did all of this just to make her look like a fool, not to have a genuine, authentic conversation. All of this was just to make her look like a fool. It's ridiculous, bro.
You're not making me look like a fool at
Yeah,
all.
and
That's your
the thing.
consensus.
You
That's
gotta
great.
keep
You
it-
are more.
No, but you don't even have enough.
You're entitled to your opinion.
Like a fool. No, it's not an opinion because it's based on what's come out of your mouth. I asked was what came out of your mouth. Right, and so you made yourself look like a fool, actually. But the fact that you don't even know that you up here looking like a fool.
Yeah, Robin M. Yeah, I mean, like I say, it's the obvious. I mean, we're gonna get to that. It's the obvious. I don't know why a motherfucker can't say the obvious. Like,
Fool. That's really the problem.
No, the problem
And so
is
again,
that
you are
women
not
are
qualified
too.
to be up here telling us anything. And women ain't nothing. If anything, white women are too stupid, right? Because you stupid even know that you're up here making a fool of yourself.
and it sounds good. It might be a flex in your mind, but this man is married to a white woman. You're on the money you just sent to Sharon is going to a white woman. So, irregardless of how y'all think y'all flexing, you sound stupid to some of us. There shouldn't even be a conversation about race. For what? He's married to a white woman. Every time you, white woman, you just paid a white woman. Y'all hoes got a white woman in China. You fucking with the right one, though.
That's a fact. Y'all paid for a white woman to go to China. They was mad as hell, Taz, when I was getting money through Sim Nation and I was flying out money that was going to me and my actual black daughter. Right? It was mad as hell. But they have no problem financing a Russian bitch to go to China.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
Motherfucker got y'all bread, took a white bitch on vacation. You really think y'all want to play with me? I'll say that shit, fam. What the fuck? I'm trying to respect what y'all got going on, and I don't even have to. I said I'm trying to respect what y'all got going on, but I don't have to. I don't have to respect that shit. Maybe you need to be shown what it looks like to not respect that shit. Because I said I'm trying to respect it, meaning I actually don't. Meaning I actually don't support no channel that supports black women, but the nigga married to a white bitch. Y'all got Taz fucked up. Maybe we need to go to the archives so you'll know that Taz has been saying this shit about Becky boys and the bitches that support. Y'all really want to send it up with me? I go to the archive. This ain't today. This is me again trying to do something that I don't support it. But I'm trying to support some shit because it's a black man saying he's standing in there for sisters. Fam, how? Not if you're going to play with me like this, you can't be. There's no way.
Are the bounties on? Because I think I'm done with you.
Okay, y'all have a good day because I can see that this is not going anywhere.
Right, baby. You should have seen that
Yeah,
from the
have a
time
good
you
one.
hit the panel.
So for the most part, that concluded, right, the conversation with the white woman. Right? Now let's get into when Goat came up there to just debate. Just debate. See how that worked out.
That's how you do it, ladies.
Oh, you run that nice.
Well,
That's how you do it.
Off, so, and he ain't do that to none of y'all. So I didn't get a chance to really do much, which I done. Because I damn sure wouldn't have been explaining a fucking thing. Am I doing that?
That's what I'm saying. That shit sound good. Y'all sitting up there talking to a white woman husband. How do you diminish the white woman is? Like, fam, I'm not buying it. This is all cap.
It's just the advocating for me, though.
The advocating? She shouldn't advocate for her husband? This is crazy, fam. I don't get it.
Why is it such high advocation for degenerate men?
What? Hold on.
Well, I don't get it.
Why is it such high advocation for degenerate men?
Welcome to the Darrel Long Show, bringing you the best in commentary, vlogs, video essays, and reactions.
Shut up, silly woman.
Why are we advocating for degenerate men? You who was with Darrel Long? You who gave Darrel Long the kunani at the, what did you say? I denounce you now. I denounce you, nigga. Why, baby? What I do, baby? What I do, baby? I'm a player, baby. Baby. You know, I'm fucking you on Saturday, baby. Come on now. Come on now, baby. I denounce you anyway, nigga. But I still love that dick, daddy. This hoe's not interested in having a real conversation. That nigga goat. He should never went over there because they don't even appreciate real niggas, bro. He went over there thinking they about to have a genuine conversation on some like scholastic smart shit. Man, I could have told that nigga, hey, cuz, man, them niggas all over there all fraud, bro. Them niggas all fraudulent, cuz. All them niggas. I might be a hoe ass nigga, but I'm not fraudulent. I can have a conversation. Them niggas never gonna have a conversation with you, cuz. Them niggas like Princella. They want to be smart to dumb niggas. They don't want to be challenged by niggas who can challenge them, which means, how can you ever be king? How can you ever actually get somewhere if you're not willing to be challenged? I told Princella that when she kept begging me not to. Can you please stop letting Taz in the chat and shit? Damn, bitch. Damn. That's what I swear to God. All that shit, low key, I regret, bro. I swear to God, I sit back and I think like, damn, I let them hoes control my channel and all them hoes gone now. Typical simp ass shit.
Oh my God.
Well, part of
Insane.
the programming with some of those men when they get with women. That's why I asked her, did your husband tell you this? And of course the answer was yes. So sometimes they go to other groups of women making themselves appear to be victims, right? Like PHDiva said, it's everyone else's fault. They're too aggressive. They're painting us all to be bad. So he done brainwashed her dumb ass. And then she thought she'd come actually do that to black women. And it's like, white women don't understand is that black men and black women really operate two different ways.
Yes. And I agree with Venus when she says that. We operate two different ways, right? I get it. But now, if we start to investigate and go deep down that rabbit hole, I don't think y'all ready. Not for that.
Completely. So that the shit that works on them don't typically work for us.
I'm just annoyed is that's like, if you have a good black man, great, I'm happy for you. But why are you trying to make your good black man the representative to all black men? And that apparently they're not getting a fair share. And this is why the relationship.
Oh my fucking God. Oh my God.
Shut up, silly woman.
King Pick said, have you cracked a white bitch before? I know you ain't asking a question about my dick in the chat, cuz. Is that what we doing? Do I got to talk to you about my dick, King's Pick? God. Fucking lotion gate all over again, bro. Do you want to know about what I'm doing with my dick, bro? Let me say this is a consensus. All the men in the chat, you do? Victor, block that nigga. Victor, use the wrench. Block that nigga. Hit that nigga with a timeout, bro. Nigga come on my channel, ask me about my dick, and then say he want to know about my dick. Block that nigga, Vic. Time that nigga out, cuz. No Diddy. Time that nigga out. Thank you, Victor. Get that nigga gone. Fuck is wrong with you, cuz?
Relationships are not working. So it has to be the women are the problem and these men are not a problem. They're just doing everything correctly. It's just weird.
And so I'm listening to this shit like, wait, fam, come on now. Y'all not gonna address the elephant in the room? Y'all not gonna address this shit for real? Y'all just gonna act like he's not with a white woman himself? I'm just asking myself.
Yes. Yes, go. Let me fast forward to when Taz come up. Tezzy K come up, but Tezzy, he just be up there chilling. He be up there chilling. Okay, there we go. So I got a shirt on there. Hot as hell. I'm about to show y'all my fucking nipples for a second. I'm hiding the motherfucker in here. Oh, man. Hey, Fear. Glad you over here, Fear. You had to time a nigga out, asking about my dick and shit. Asking me if I fuck white bitches.
White wife? Are you kidding?
How she comes across when she says that she was giving examples about what she felt she was receiving from black women when she's walking around with her black men. It seemed like she feels like she needs to be put in a higher position and be held up to a higher standard and regard because she's in a relationship with a black man with black women. Like, you supposed to look at her higher because she's in a position of being in a relationship with one.
Nope. I ain't get up there and interrupt. I ain't get up there and get loud. None of that, fam. Pay attention. I ain't do nothing.
Diva, you there?
I'm here.
Okay.
All right. Shadow the Titan Wasp, $5. So she didn't hate black men and was married to one, but she believes not all black men are trash. If anyone could have told her facts, here. I don't even know what that means.
The last part, I don't know what that means either. Welcome to the show, Tezzy K and TMZ Taz. Good day to both of y'all.
I came back just in time. All right. Damn, this shit gets tired.
Gentlemen, what are your thoughts?
Nah, I just heard the conversation, so I don't know what y'all talking about now.
What up, Taz?
Hey, Tezzy.
What up, Taz? What's
TMZ
up?
Taz. TMZ.
Now, you notice who didn't say hi? PHDiva, right? Because she got an issue with me. I really think it's because intellectually she's beneath me. Every time we come to a situation where there's a chance for her to try this I'm smarter than you shit with me, she can't do it, okay? So I really...
That's why she just boot you off, bro. And apparently we broke niggas because we refused to pay niggas to come back on the panel. I remember when, because I know it was that PDF file ass nigga Rue who fucking booted me off witch doctor shit for 6 months, right? And that's the same nigga that went to Drip to my son. I got $1,500 if you ban that nigga Darrel. He got to spend $3,000 to come back, $5,000 to come back, but I got $1,500. I love that nigga Drip, but I'm not about to spend no motherfucking $1,500 so I can argue with a nigga that touched a 6-year-old. Nigga, you got me fucked up. And raw talk culture, for you to have that nigga rude them baby, knowing this nigga touched a 6-year-old, you foul. That's all I don't give a fuck what you say about me. You can say whatever you want to say about me. Man, I'm gonna hit you with the same shit I hit Sharon with. I'm gonna go right at your family, nigga. You have a baby by a fucking PDF file. Your child is more than likely gonna grow to be a fucking PDF file, nigga. You mark ass bitch. Can't believe that shit. What's up, Lala? Yeah, Lala. You wanna know the story, Lala? You wanna know the story? I got you. Where's the Rude Dem story? This nigga touched a 6-year-old kid and got convicted of this shit. And she gonna have a nigga baby. They think I'm about to go talk to this nigga. Where's the Rudem? Where's the Rudem video I covered years ago? Is this it right here? I think this might be one of them. I think it is her video. Let me type in Redemption. Rudem. Because that was the name of her video. It was Rudem Redemptions. How can Rudem be redeemed? And she talked about that nigga case and everything. Oh, here you go right here. Here you go right here, right? So Lala, listen to this nigga. This is a nigga she got a baby with. Listen to this nigga. And he gonna tell y'all about his case when he touched a 6-year-old kid. You know me, I don't wanna, matter of fact, I put this on the big screen because I don't want y'all niggas to just think I'm making up shit. You see it say rude them words. So we got this nigga on the panel talking about some foul shit. But they mad at Corey Holcomb. Shut up, bitch. You ain't mad at Corey Holcomb. You should be mad at the nigga you open your motherfucking legs to. The nigga we got on YouTube admitting to touching a fucking child. You raggedy ass bitch.
What is the true meaning of redemption? An act of redeeming or atoning for a fault or mistake, or the state of being redeemed. Deliverance, rescue. What is redemption with example? Redemption is defined as the act of correcting a past wrong. An example of redemption is someone working hard for new clients to improve his reputation.
Okay, cool. We know what redemption means. Now let's go to that nigga Rudem. Let's go to Rudem and let's hear his story. Where my big screen at? Here you go, right here. Nah. I want that nigga on the big screen. That nigga on the big screen. Yeah, put me down here at the bottom.
Damn, there can be no redemption without the truth.
Who actually was around. And yet what they did was make me believe that if I took this so-called whatever that they did, which they didn't do nothing but just, it was molestation, it was fondling, it was a bunch of kids in a goddamn house, man. And they had me believing that if I just take that, all I was gonna get was ass whooping. It wasn't no grape. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't no grape. It wasn't no violation like that. Like, it was simply because the kid was under the age of 14. That's what it was, right? The kid was 6. So
the kid was under the age of 14. The kid was 6. What? Excuse me? Let me put this on a little bit slow motion. You talk a little bit too fast to me, sir. Let's hear it now.
It wasn't no grape. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't no grape. It wasn't no violation like that. Like, it was simply because the kid was under the age of 14. That's what it was, right? The kid was 6. So therefore, any type of whatever happened, it was going to be aggravated, right? So the kid did not get just violated, like ripped apart. Nah.
The kid, yeah, Lala, that's his excuse. The kid wasn't ripped apart, just physically assaulted and sexually assaulted. The kid wasn't ripped apart. It wasn't violated. I'm rude them, nigga. Rude them. Raw talk culture, baby daddy, nigga.
It was going to be aggravated under the age of 14. That's what it was, right? The kid was 6. So therefore, any type of whatever happened, it was going to be aggravated, right? So
whatever happened was aggravated. What do you mean whatever happened to a 6-year-old was aggravated, sir?
Whatever happened, it was going to be aggravated, right? So the kid did not get just violated, like ripped apart. Nah. Yo, it was everybody. It was the 6-year-old didn't know what the hell was going on.
What?
Right?
What?
6-year-old didn't know that the 6-year-old didn't know what the hell was going on, right?
I'm pretty sure a 6-year-old would not know what's going on because they're 6 years old, my man. But I got videos of all these women defending this nigga because he's raw talk culture baby daddy. Child.
Like the 6-year-old, you 6, hell, children don't be knowing, all right, if somebody is touching on them, molesting them, or nothing like that. The 6-year-old didn't know. The 6-year-old was told also to say.
Did you know? Did you know? Because, yeah, okay. The 6-year-old didn't know that they was being molested, but did you know that you were touching a child? Because right now, my daughter is 5. My daughter is 5. Only thing she want to do is watch Miss Rachel, nigga. Miss Rachel, nigga. The fuck you mean, nigga? Y'all over there sitting around true PDF files, nigga. Y'all over there taking money from niggas that is on the line for touching a 6-year-old. I'm gonna play this nigga words, cuz.
The 6-year-old didn't know what the hell was going on, right? Like the 6-year-old, you know, you 6, hell, children don't be knowing, all right, if somebody is touching on them, molesting them, or nothing like that. The 6-year-old didn't know. The 6-year-old was told also to say that I did it.
Excuse me?
6-year-old didn't know. The 6-year-old was told also to say that I did it.
Now it's the child's fault. The 6-year-old was told to say that Rue did it. So Rue a victim. That's the nigga that Raw Talk Culture produced a child with. The nigga that would touch a 6-year-old child and come on YouTube because he want to have friends on YouTube. He want to be a part of the bomb squad. Oh no, the 6-year-old made me do it. The 6-year-old lied on me. A 6-year-old. A 6-year-old. He don't. So Lala says he didn't. He did it though. So I blame the child. Yeah, this nigga, he not gonna say I didn't do it. No, the child was told to say I did it.
Hell, children don't be knowing, all right, if somebody is touching on them, molesting them, or nothing like that. The 6-year-old didn't know. The 6-year-old was told also to say that I did it. It was just an agreement. It was agreement amongst motherfucking children, man. Amongst some preteens and teens and children. It was an agreement. Everybody knew to say that Lil Bat did the shit. It was just that simple.
Hold on. So the cabal of teenagers, the cabal of children and teenagers conspired against Rue and told everybody that he did it. It wasn't that they saw him molesting a child and wanted to protect that child and told authorities on his bitch ass. It's they snitched on him, and the combined forces of the Jedi and the Sith came down upon him. Pussy ass nigga. Yeah, Nat. I mean, yeah, Brittany. It was an agreement. It was an agreement. It was an agreement. You heard it. The kid was 6.
The 6-year-old didn't know what the hell was going on, right? Like the 6-year-old, you know, you 6, hell, children don't be knowing, all right, if somebody is touching on them, molesting them, or nothing like that. The 6-year-old didn't know. The 6-year-old was told also to say that I did it.
Damn.
It was just an agreement. It was agreement amongst motherfucking children, man.
Damn.
Amongst some preteens and teens and children. It was an agreement. Everybody knew to say that Lil Bat did the shit. It was just that simple.
In Rudim's confession, he said that the only reason why he was charged with aggravated sexual assault was because the girl was underage. But Rudim left out the fact that the offense code 22.021 A and B also has other things that he failed to mention on it.
Aggravated sexual assault offense code 22.021 A, B. A. A person commits an offense. 1. If the person A. Intentionally or knowingly I. Causes the penetration of the anus or sexual organ of another person by any means, without that person's consent.
What?
2. Causes the penetration of the mouth of another person by the sexual organ of the actor, without that person's consent.
Let's stop. Let's take a break. Let's take a fucking break. DeMarco Long. What's up, Marco? Marco, can you hear me?
Yo.
What's good, my brother?
You good, fam?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm up here exposing a hoe ass nigga that touched a 6-year-old.
Oh yeah, he gotta get exposed, man. He gotta get exposed, man. Ain't got time for all that bullshit. Real talk,
I don't know if
man.
you saw the video. I know you probably saw it put on Facebook, but because I be concerned, bro, about, and for y'all don't know, man, this is my dude, man. We went to high school together. It's my guy. So the problem that I had, bro, was we don't pay attention to people mental health enough. We just don't. And then whether it's this whole ass nigga Rudem or the whole ass nigga in Louisiana who took out 8 of his kids, what are we doing to prevent this shit?
Right.
That's the whole point.
No, for real, bro. We gotta do something to prevent it. But what are we doing to prevent it? I'm gonna say as a whole, not enough, bro. Cause I'm not about to sit up here and make it seem like black men don't have no help. But the problem is in the community, bro, we make it cool that, we try to make it seem like we too cool to get help. We don't need no help. We try to hold everything in. I think that it all start from, honestly, bro, I want to say it's a wrap for like our generation on up, but they pretty much got their mindset in stone. It's really time for us to get the YNs, and I don't really like calling them YNs, but the younger generation, while they young still, so they won't make the same decisions that the millennials, Generation X made by not seeking help, by not seeking therapy. We need to make therapy cool, bro, and not necessarily saying like, oh, it's supposed to be like the cool thing, like, I'm going to therapy, like you bragging about it, but it's okay. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like it start there, bro, for the base.
I think that you're right. Men ignore mental health, but it's not just us, bro. Women ignore men's mental health as well. And until we address both pillars, I think it's gonna be a problem, because as a husband, my wife pregnant right now. Her mental health is not a person that would say that I have to watch her mental health. I have to check on her, and that's my role as a husband. But it's also her role as a wife to make sure that I'm okay. We have to work together. It has to be balanced. I think in the black community, we look at one side and say, well, we don't give a damn about them niggas' mental health. Fuck them niggas, fuck them niggas, fuck them niggas. Until one of them niggas do some fucked up shit. And now other black men like me and yourself, we got to be told we ain't shit when my whole fucking platform is about defending black people. You know what I'm saying? So I think until we have genuine conversations, like the one that I'm reviewing, a nigga named Taz, he went over there to have a conversation with them and saying like, look, dog, we can't get nowhere with hypocritical, non-scholastic conversations. You feel me? And if we continue to have this I hate black men, I hate black women bullshit, then you might be right, Marco. We might just be done. That's how I feel about that shit.
Real talking, like, you definitely got a point, bro. There's our women too, bro. They got checking in on us.
Let me ask you this. I don't even mean to cut you off, because you know me. How long have you known me? Since I was what, 14?
Man, it's been over 20 years, bro. 05.
Have you ever known me to put my hands on any woman?
Never in my life.
Did I ever get into any fights with women at my school when we was teammates together?
Not no physical fights, for damn sure. No.
None, bro. And if I did, y'all niggas wouldn't tolerate it. You, T-Mac, y'all niggas wouldn't have let me walk around that bitch beating on girls.
Ain't no way. You wouldn't have been able to stay inside the school.
Yeah, it was too many real niggas. Rest in peace to that nigga Kendall. It was too many real niggas around there that would have checked me immediately, bro.
No, for real. That's just how our generation was.
That's just what it was. So I get confused, and what y'all would do, like you did. I know you saw my post, so you was like, bro, you okay? That's what niggas supposed to do. Ask niggas, are they okay? That's all niggas be asking for. But the other nigga that touched them little kids, I don't know the dude. Personally, I think them niggas need to be purged. Throw them niggas in jail, put them niggas in Rikers, do something with them niggas. But they shouldn't be allowed to be in our communities no more, impregnating other black women and shit. That's my thoughts on that shit, bro.
No, 1000%, bro. I mean, you know, like it's just one of those scenarios, bro. Like I said, like we've been taught as men, bro, or even as boy, you know, just being man or as young men, I should say, to stick it through. You know what I'm saying? You'll be all right. This ain't nobody really, don't nobody really care about your mental health, bro. Until now, this is the generation where people care more about your mental health more than anything, especially with black men or the black community overall. You know what I'm saying? Because we got so many ways. Um, well, previous generation had so many sources of vices that they run to, you know, to get rid of their stress, to solve their mental disabilities and things like that, or certain things that we just found out was an actual mental disease that wasn't discovered 10, 15 years ago. So it's just more important than ever since we got the research now, man. But like I said, bro, it really ain't no excuse once you get to a certain age, bro. You know what I'm saying? To put your hands to put your hands on the woman, or even, you know, hurt minors. But like I said, bro, like you mentioned, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not just the black men that need to get it right. It's also shit. The women need to check in on their man to make sure they good. You know what I'm saying? Because just because they feel like we built for it, and it's true, we are built to handle more stress. You know, we are built for this. That's what we made for. But that don't mean that we superhumans. That's because we can handle the load, handle more of the load. Don't mean that the load ain't too much at the moment.
What I'm saying is, Marco, for one, I agree with you. But black men, we the leaders, and we supposed to be the protectors of black women. That's what God ordained us to be. You understand me? All I'm saying is, in order for us to do that job, right? The same way that because you know we all get kids now, we don't send our kids out to school hungry as fuck with no food, mind all fucked up, thinking that they gonna go out and get the best grades, right? We have to watch over our children, and we have to watch over our women. Like I said, my wife is pregnant right now. She's 7 months pregnant. She's 41 years old. It's my job, my responsibility to make sure that her mental health is fucking sound. Why? If nothing else, because of my child, but also because I should give a fuck about my wife. But that has to be reciprocal. We have to give a fuck about each other. And what I'm saying is the manosphere hoe ass niggas saying women don't matter, women ain't shit. And that's why I don't like them niggas. I don't like none of them alpha male niggas, none of them manosphere hoe ass niggas, none of them. And then on the other side, you got women saying men ain't shit. And I'm thinking like, dog, why can't we focus on our commonalities? Why can't we focus on the shit that's gonna bring us closer together? For fuck's sake, fucking slaves came out of slavery, and them niggas was building communities together. We got access to all kind of shit, and niggas can't even have basic conversations, bro. Niggas in the manosphere can't even go to women and say, hey, what can we do to be better men? What can we do to make y'all feel comfortable in y'all community? What can we do to make y'all not feel like every time y'all go outside, y'all might be fucking raped or sexually assaulted? What can we do? And just listen to the women. You understand me? But niggas don't do that no more, bro. Niggas hoes these days.
No, I feel that. I feel that. You know what I'm saying? I definitely feel that. But I feel like it's definitely a gender war when it comes like to that scenario. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like they trying to slowly but surely separate us, bro. And it's not necessarily saying that like they can. It's inevitable. We're gonna always want to fuck with each other, but it's like they want to have it so that we don't be on the right path, aligned. So many disagreements, and what I'm saying is, but I understand it's time like certain things where out with the old and in with the new, bro. But I think we really got to go back to how things used to be, bro. You know what I'm saying? And when I say used to be, we really got to get on our shit as men and do what the hell we supposed to do, bro. We got to the point where like you said, marriage is breaking up because the dad leaving. You know what I'm saying? We got the women who making the dad want to leave. It's a gender war, bro. And that's what the heck going on.
This is where they call me a saint now, Marco. I genuinely believe that maybe you're right. Maybe it's women, quote unquote, running men away, but I genuinely believe that over 99.9% of these situations fall at the feet of men, bro. You feel me? All of them. You feel me? I can use myself as an example from having children young out of wedlock, not being financially secure, not being mentally secure, all that shit. My fault, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And when niggas really start to self-reflect,
Hold
I
themselves
think that
accountable.
makes us stronger.
Mhm. Yeah, most definitely, bro. I mean, like shit, accountability is definitely strong. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit. Don't get me wrong, shit. I'm not perfect either. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I think all men make mistakes when it comes to relationships and things of that way. But shit, man, hey, that's it. Go both ways. That's the only thing. It goes both ways, bro. And we gotta find the alignment, bro. You know what I'm saying? We gotta know. We gotta know. We got another thing too. And I'm not trying to get off topic because I know we supposed to be talking about that one guy.
No, you good.
But we just gotta get to the point when we know how to talk to each other, bro. Communication. You know what I'm saying? Amongst, and it's not even about relationships, bro. It's about just men and women sitting down, having a conversation, and just damn near using common sense and getting back to the basis of what we need to do. Instead, we want to battle about what's right, what's wrong, what we should be doing, gender roles, this, and that. I just feel like it's just, like I said lately, man. It's just been a whole gender war, bro. But but like I said, it could be it's partly the main fault, but hey, sometimes it's the women, bro. We ain't about to make it seem like they not, but they don't have any devils as well. I mean, men evil, women evil too. You just got to pick and make sure that you get the right one for you. And don't be impatient. Don't lead with your dick. Too many niggas be leading with their dick like we fucking teenagers in our 20s and shit. We grown as hell. We need to be wise. Like, is this woman really for me? Do we really got something in common? If she really about to cause me to have a headache every day, will this woman lead me to jail? You get what I'm saying? And we gotta take those things in consideration. Stop wasting our time. We getting too old to be wasting our time. If we know we ain't no good for this woman as a man, like as a man, I don't care how fine she is. If you know she's not good for you, or you will destroy her life, or she will hurt your life, don't deal with it. Just look at it. It's like a flower. You shouldn't even pick up a beautiful. You don't pick up a beautiful flower just because you like it. It's about to die. It won't live long. But if you just sit back in the door, you can be like, okay, it was nice, and just keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? It won't last long.
I agree with you. Unfortunately, I agree with you. But I'm gonna get back to this video now, Marco. You're welcome to stay, or if you want to watch in the chat, you're welcome to do that too.
For sure, for sure.
All right, my dog. I appreciate you. Let's get back to TMZ Tash, y'all. Dragging Sharon Bracey for dragging black women, but married to a fucking white Russian woman.
She had an underlying issue with me that I don't care about. I could give a fuck less. I walk around with pre-existing issues with black women that I don't have no issue with. So whatever the bitch problem is with me, why she couldn't even speak, trust me, it's not the first time. She always does that. She always has some issue with me. She always creates some reason to kick me off the panel, and I still ignore the bitch. Okay? That's how real it is when it comes to this type shit. I ain't said nothing yet though. Yeah, I came in kind of late. I don't know what the topic was, but from what I was seeing in the chat, it seemed like people just have an issue with a white woman anyway, speaking in that regard. But I do think a lot of that centers and goes back to that elephant in the room, which is y'all sitting up here talking to a man that's married to a white woman, but y'all giving out super smoke to the white woman. And so I don't think they understand what that smoke was about, because y'all don't give out that smoke to his white woman. Y'all don't carry any consistency with your arguments against white women, right? So he looked confused. Maybe he should have took the smoke so I can burn this shit down then. Try me, right? But just like every other nigga on this bitch, niggas don't want no smoke with Taz, so they let the woman handle it, nigga. Now clip that shit for the next time this nigga tries shit with one of these other niggas.
But that's the thing though. So I'm gonna ask Marco, because he's still up here. Marco, do you feel like if a black man is married to a white woman, should he be giving black men advice on how to be better black men at all, or should he be giving black women advice? Because that seems to be the situation. There was a white woman on the panel. She was married to a black man, just like Sharon Bracey is married to a white woman. But the black woman was saying that this white woman wasn't qualified to speak, but the black man who's married to a white woman is. And only him, because let's say they found out that you, Marco, had a white woman, they would say you was a nigga that hated your own race. So I think that's where the confusion come in. There's no consistency in these conversations no more. That's how I feel about it, bro. Oh, bro on mute. Bro new to this, y'all. He don't be on YouTube like that.
Oh, what up, dog? All right, I'm back. My bad. All right, I'm back at it. But yeah, like I was saying, when it comes down to that, man, this is how I look at it, bro. You know, what people gonna want to do is talk about, I mean, they want to hear you talk about what you've been through. And that's the point. You get what I'm saying? If you at an event when we talking about black love, black relationships, and you talking to the black women, you as the black man talking to the black women saying, ladies, this is how you get you a man, and 9 times out of 10 they're looking for a black man. And you giving them all the gems, this and that, and then they find out that you with a white woman, it's gonna sound like you a fraud because they're not seeing the success. You know, because you got with the white woman, they can't relate because they're not white. You get what I'm saying? But I don't feel like he can't give them advice. You get what I'm saying? But it's just that audience is not going to reciprocate off of that because they can't relate, because they can't change their race, because they see you, the black man, the one who some of them might look at as like, oh, okay, that's a good looking black man. I think I might want him. They might think like, oh, damn, I can't get a black man like that because he got the white woman. He's not setting the right example to speak on that topic. He should probably change his topic. since he's married to a white woman, especially with the black crowd. Honestly, and I don't feel like he's doing anything wrong. It's just that you want the audience to reciprocate off of this. You might want to switch things up a little bit. I mean, but that's just my opinion about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I think he could still be pro-black. It's just that shit. You better hope that your white wife is pro-black as well. Is your white if your wife supporting you? Is she saying power to the people? I'm not saying I doubt that she is, but I'm just saying, if you're gonna have a white wife, and you're gonna be pro-black, you better make sure your white wife is pro-black as well, because y'all gonna have some black kids regardless.
I'm trying to tell you, like for people like my wife, it's just not gonna work. My wife is not going to listen to a black man talk about black women and what black women should be doing in the household and how submissive they should be if he is not with a black woman. That's just what it is. And as much as I want to be inclusive, I have to hold black women down on that. I
Yeah.
have to. But the hypocrisy come in is when they fucking with these white boys and they fucking with black men who fuck with white women, but then they'll tell me that I hate myself if I got a white woman. No, nigga. Hold that same accountability across the board, cuz. Let's keep going.
Because I'm not that guy, nigga. I came to ask the question. I came to have the conversation about it. Niggas look confused. Maybe we should have just had a conversation about it. Maybe not let her fear and start some bullshit, right? Because I didn't say nothing wrong. I ain't disrespecting nobody. Not in any way, shape, or form. And so if anything, that's what I was kind of picking up in the chat is they feel like it's more like a hypocrisy. And make sure you understand what I'm saying here. I didn't even come as this is my position. Like, keep in mind, this ain't my position. I did say this is what I'm picking up in the chat. In case y'all didn't hear that part, let me go back. Never came in and said, this is what I'm coming at y'all. I literally explained why they're seeing the comments in the chat. That's what I said. Make sure y'all pick that up right now to the white woman. And so I don't think they understand what that smoke was about, because y'all don't about that smoke to his white woman. Y'all don't carry any consistency with your arguments against white women. And so if anything, that's what I was kind of picking up in the chat is they feel like it's more like a hypocrisy because y'all don't say it to all the white women or to some white women.
Okay, nobody said anything about her being white. We're responding to what she was saying, right? So if Anya decided to bump her head and get up here one day and say the same shit this she was saying, then we would have the same type of conversation. But Anya doesn't speak that way. In fact, Anya was in the chat saying you telling her she lying. And so why would there be a need for us to talk to Anya that way when Anya ain't said, oh, these black men want to be a leader, but y'all black women too aggressive. Anya,
she doesn't have to say it. Her husband says it. Her husband says it on her behalf. But again, I'm not saying that. I'm just listening. I didn't respond to her. Not yet.
She ain't never said no shit like that. So what are you talking about? Hypocrisy.
Right. So that's a question, right? What am I talking about? Hypocrisy. Okay, so I'll lay it out for you.
But unfortunately, Taz won't get a chance to lay it out because these women, like my brother Marco was saying, they don't want to have conversation. They're evil people. They don't want to have a genuine conversation. They don't want to have a genuine dialogue. They want to be fucking bullies. And I think that's a bad course of action, especially with somebody like Taz, who, when he wants to be, can be a fucking bully. Especially if the nigga coming up there and nigga just trying to have an intellectual conversation and y'all choose war. I think that's a bad course of action. And Sharon being the only male up there and he should be the leader should tell y'all, hey, calm the fuck down. Let's have a civil conversation. But that nigga's so money hungry to get money from y'all black women to spend on his white bitch. It's diabolical, bro. It's diabolical. I get sick and tired. Me and my nigga Marco, we from Michigan. Nigga, we just saw a black man become the first head coach of a Michigan fucking football team. And not just any football team. University of Michigan. The University of Michigan. Only to do what? Blow it on a white bitch.
Blow it. Blow it. Blow it. The dumbest thing, dog. And that's the thing too, though, bro. We have to teach our young men, bro, to be sexually disciplined, bro. And it's not necessarily, oh, we gotta wait until marriage to have sex. No, we gotta be a little bit more responsible. We gotta let them know that pussy not everything, bro. That pussy can lead you to destruction. You get what I'm saying? You can lose your career. You can lose your opportunities just because over some pussy. I mean, even going back to the biblical days, men always fall to lust. I mean, we talk about Samson, the strongest man, Solomon, the wisest man, King David. Come on, all from lust, and we can't be letting that little shit that only gonna last temporarily pleasure that's gonna mess up generations for. I mean, mess up money for the next generations.
I agree with you. Let's press forward. I agree.
And let me
Taz,
add
it's
this.
payday.
I know you think you can talk, right? You hear? Taz, it's payday. Right. So that's this threat to drop me off the panel if I don't get in line. Keep in mind, that's a threat. If you don't get in line right now, I'm gonna pay the money and drop you off. Now, in their spaces, that's powerful. With me, that just means you don't want this smoke. Okay, I'm not somebody looking for an internet home. I'm not part of nobody's crew. I'm not part of nobody's cult. So that shit don't, bitch, you can't hurt me dropping me off no panel. I don't pay to come back. And I think the person who running the channel goofy for letting you, who's in nobody, drop somebody who can.
Joy says, would you be willing to drop the use of the B word if I draft a petition? I tell you what, Joy, if you send me, or if any of y'all, if I can collectively get $50 cash app, I got you, Joy. I will permanently ban the word bitch forever. But everything costs, like our freedom cost our ancestors' blood. The use of the B word being removed is going to cost you $50, Joy. You let me know how much it means to you. Okay, let's keep going.
Actually bring some views to his channel off. You are nobody, bitch. For real.
Damn.
To allow you to sit there and drop off somebody who could actually benefit the channel, that's why I'm finna pass his ass to subscribers now. I'm just saying, I'm just letting it be known. It'll be a couple weeks. I just got back. I'm finna pass that little ass channel now. Why? Because these niggas frauds. Because niggas see through you fake ass niggas. This time I'm not playing. This return, nigga. And this time I'm not holding no fucking hands. I'm not holding back. I'm not gonna keep the show going just because I hope everything works out. Man, fuck all y'all. I'll burn all this shit down this time, nigga. The fuck? Who the fuck y'all think y'all playing with? Some motherfucking white bitch husband thinks like, nigga, y'all better go around and check the motherfucking history on this bitch. Like, I am trying to be respectful. I don't think I should do that anymore after this. Like,
it's payday, Taz. You better.
I don't care. I'm gonna say what I want to say, dog. You don't care what you pay to kick me off. Like, because this is the problem. Your hypocrisy. Okay, yeah, I know. You don't want this. Now, what did I do? What did I do to get threatened and kicked off? Well, like, what did I do? For real, seriously.
What you did, Taz, the reason why she threatened to kick you off is because she is shrouded over there as the intellectual fucking Jesus. Over there, she's Albert fucking Einstein. Until those of us who enjoy scholastic debates come to her and we trying to have a conversation. So when she say stupid shit and we break down the hypocrisy from a scholastic standpoint, She can't stand that. She's used to talking to niggas like Sharon Bracy and niggas like Tezzy fucking Cade. Niggas who will not push back because they are cowards. They are not concerned with the well-being of our communities, which is why they don't give a fuck about what, like my friend Marco said, they don't give a fuck about simping for these hoes. And it's the worst thing, bro. It truly is. Now, Lady Joy, I'm not gonna call her no bitch. But Tupac did make a song called Wonder Why I Call You Bitch. And there's usually a reason. And with all due respect, Joy, women call women bitches.
Hey, say it again, bro.
Women call women bitches all the time. All the time.
The nigga called on one.
I think that, and I definitely want my $50, but in order for us to truly get that word out of our society, then there needs to be a collective punishment for everybody who used the word. It shouldn't just be men shouldn't use it. It should be no one should use it.
Exactly.
Joy said we ain't worry about them. Okay, well shit, just give me my $50 and I'll make sure you'll never hear the word bitch on this channel again, Joy. Okay? You got it, mama.
Cause I gotta kiss your ass in that moment. I can't say I don't care if you bounty me or I don't care. I was supposed to say you right, Diva. You right, Diva. I'm sorry. I was wrong. I didn't mean to, because you asked me what the hypocrisy was. I think the bitch double thought like, wait, that nigga can explain what the hypocrisy is, and he'll burn his whole shit down. Dumbass bitch thought twice. You ain't want me to explain that hypocrisy for real, did you?
All right, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Miss Joy, she said, okay, nigga, I'm gonna show your bitch ass better than I can tell you, Mr. Long. And she has officially sent the $50 cash app. All right. She sent it. She did it, y'all. She sent it. So I'm not even sure we can review this video no more because the word is used continuously throughout the video. So I'm gonna say this. Marco, do you have any final thoughts, sir?
Man, you know, like I said, overall, we gotta get to the point when we can just meet in the middle ground. You get what I'm saying? I'm just tired of the gender wars. Men's health not being in check. We gotta start making it more cooler for us to check on our mental and therapy, man. And bottom line, bro, I also like before I close out, man, I want to let you know I'm proud of you, man. You keep doing what you're doing, bro. You've been real consistent.
Man, I appreciate you too, bro. You know, I be moving back and I live in Chicago now, but I move back and forth, from Detroit a lot. So next time I'm in town, I'm gonna definitely tap in with you, man. I be following y'all niggas from Dodge. I be watching everybody, man. I got mad love for everybody, bro. Everybody growing up and shit. You know what I'm saying? We damn near old people now. You know what I'm saying? So for me, bro, I've been online for a long time and doing this like commentary stuff for a long time. And even with me, like that's why I had you say that stuff, because I feel like I've always defended women, bro. And you have too. I feel like whether even the niggas that was bad, right? Look at niggas like Goo. I don't want to use his real name, but you know exactly who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Even them niggas wouldn't allow you to harm women around them niggas.
Bro, yeah, no, not at all, bro. Like I said, we just came from a different culture, bro, different community. And that's just how it was. We had real fathers or real OGs that would check us and held us accountable, bro. And that's what I'm saying. It's up to us to hold the younger generation accountable, but it's too many one of us want to be some old ass YNs.
Yeah, bro.
And that's the problem. They trying to be OGs. And guess what?
I tell them, bro, like we grew up, you could tell them niggas, we was like, well, I don't know how many fights you ever got into, but You can vouch. I got into a lot of fights in high school, unfortunately. But I never got into no fight with no woman, bro. Never. We used to fight all up and down, Shane. Right outside the school. But even the streeters of niggas, even the niggas that was bringing pew-pews, because we can't use the word on YouTube, but niggas who was bringing the pipe to school, the niggas wasn't robbing women. If anything, if niggas found out you was doing some whole shit like that, nigga, your time was coming.
No, for real.
You couldn't walk the hallways, nigga. You might as well not even come to school, because if the right niggas catch you, that might be your ass.
No, for real. For real. I mean, that's just how shit went down. And like I said, we just had a whole different generation, bro. Like I said, bro, it was the previous generation that built us like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's just that our generation didn't pass that around. And it's not just our generation, bro. I mean, I'm not gonna make it seem like it's our generation not passing on to the next, but bro, it's our generation not holding the next man accountable in our generation. You know what I'm saying? We gotta let our homeboys know when they doing wrong. We just be letting our dogs tell us stories, some bullshit ass stories, and we just sit back and say, hell no. We gotta start checking our homeboys and our stories when they think they about to tell us a good one or funny one when they did some wrong shit.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like, you remember that nigga Darrel?
Darrel.
Donovan and little homie Big Brother?
Yeah.
Darrel McGee?
Yeah.
Man, that nigga was such a real nigga, bro. That nigga used to check all the little homies. Check all of us, bro. Me, that nigga Donald, Goo, that nigga Taj, all of us, bro. That nigga used to run around like, yeah, y'all niggas gotta stop this street shit. Y'all niggas gotta stop this, stop that, stop this, stop beefing, stop fighting. Focus on basketball, focus on school. It was low key. That nigga shaped a lot of my younger thinking. When I got out of Dodge, I was watching that nigga a lot. That nigga was focused on his family, taking care of kids, putting his wife through fucking nursing school and shit. I'm like, this type of niggas need to be looking up to. So I always respected. Like I told my nigga Gordon in chat earlier, I respect the OGs that we had growing up. But these new niggas that I be talking to online, Marco, these niggas talk about submission. These niggas blame women on every motherfucking thing. You know what I'm saying? I can't relate to these niggas, bro. And what's worse is the manosphere is starting to spill off into real life. And my daughters is growing up. So as a father, I get worried. I'm gonna have to put a hole in a nigga because he listened to Kevin Samuels and one of these other hoe ass niggas online. And now you influence to do some shit that we see happen in our community, like we saw happen in Louisiana and Chicago. That a woman named Romika Meeks, her baby daddy held her in a fucking headlock while his new chick piped her and pew-pewed her and blew her fucking head off.
Damn.
You ain't hear about that story?
No, man, that's crazy.
They be going down in Iraq, bro.
How long ago was that? How long ago was that?
Romika Meeks. Let me pull it up for you. I'll show you, bro. Cause I know her real name is Romika Blackman, but let me see if I can find a news story about it because shit was crazy, right? I don't want to see the candlelight visual. I want to see. All right, here we go, right here. This was 7 months ago, bro. Let me show you this shit. Cause no black man around stopped this shit from happening, and Chicago is full of fucking gangbanging ass niggas. Let me show you this shit.
So-called hood niggas.
No, not so-called, actual hood niggas.
What they're calling on is for the Cook County State's Attorney's Office to look at this case yet again, and we'll get through what the state's attorney is saying about this. But Romika Blackman, she just said goodbye to her 6-year-old son. She gave him a kiss and told him to have a great day in first grade. Moments later, she was shot 3 times. One of those bullets hit her in the face. Blackman worked 2 jobs and was in school to be an RN. Now her family is asking, why is the woman who pulled the trigger still free?
Person with a gun, 2200 South State. You got a female, black, light complexion, green tracksuit, has a gun, fighting with another female, black, dark complexion.
So let's walk through this together. Police scanner audio reveals that a fight broke out, followed by reports of a woman seen with a gun. The incident happened after 9 in the morning on September 8th at Cermak State. 31-year-old Romika Blackman got into a physical altercation with another woman. Both of them share a child with the same man. He was also present at that scene.
The man was there, Marco. Both of his baby mamas fighting. He let one pop the other one instead of de-escalating it. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Let me finish the rest of this.
The other woman pulled out a gun
and then that's the mother of your child.
At the scene and
Yeah,
widely shared.
That's that nigga's son right there, bro. Little homie growing up with no motherfucking parents now.
Because of his daddy.
Yeah, because his daddy couldn't de-escalate his other baby mama. Come on, blood.
On social media. Before the shooting, Blackman dropped off her son just steps away from a South Loop school. Her final social media post was a photo that you see right there of a handwritten note. School.
Yeah, this is the last thing she ever did. She took her son to school and she wrote her son a letter. Today, happy Monday, son. Today is a fresh start to this and you can start off strong. Always remain yourself. You're the coolest, smartest, and funniest kid I know. I love you so much, and you make me so proud. Have a great day. Mommy loves you. Love, Mom. That's the last thing this nigga got of his mama, cuz.
That's sad, man. And that's tough, man. You know, and then it's just so bold, bro, because there ain't nobody else taking the dog out. The adults not taking the kids in consideration, dog. Not at all. You know, and that's a loss because both of their kids lost. All the kids lost their parents just because of disagreements or just lack of self-control, really, when it comes down to that. But
she's not too familiar with the story. I'll let y'all finish it, and if y'all want, I covered the remix on the Romika Amik story. How the woman, as y'all heard in the first minute, she was still walking around Chicago. The baby daddy still walking around Chicago. It took them months to get an arrest.
Final social media post was a photo that you see right there of a handwritten note that she packed in his lunchbox. He turned 7 years old in a few days. Instead of party planning, his grandmother is trying to figure out how to explain that his mother won't be there to celebrate.
Damn.
I want to know how did she just walk away? How? When they told you that he had her in the headlock, how did he even walk away? Why did they was so easy to walk away? They tell me, look at the video, they bumping fences. I don't know about any of that because I really can't even focus.
That's what we do to black women. Where's the men at in this video? Where's the men to console her? Where's the men carrying this pain? No. Romika Blackman, aka known to people online as Romika Meeks, her mother has to know that her only fucking daughter is dead. And now this grieving grandmother with no man visible in the fucking picture. Some fucking leaders we are. This fucking grieving old woman has to raise and look her grandchild in the eyes, nigga. And say, hey, cuz, your mama never coming back, blood. No, the man didn't get locked up. I'll do a little story on it. They trying to get him locked up. Now, Shorty was arrested. I think her name is Holly Johnson. She got arrested. But she haven't been convicted yet. Matter of fact, let me do a Gemini test just to check myself, bro. Just to double check everything. Right? Let me do a Gemini test. Hold on. Gemini, are you familiar with the Chicago shooting that led to the death of Romika Meeks, also known as Romika Blackman?
Yes, I'm familiar with that tragic case. Romika Meeks Blackman, also known as Big Meeks, was a 31-year-old mother who was fatally shot in Chicago's South.
Was there any arrests and convictions made in this case?
Quadaja Johnson was arrested in December 2025 and charged with first-degree murder. While she remains in custody, there has not been a conviction yet, as the case is still making its way through.
So the woman who shot Romika was arrested in December 2025 and charged with first-degree murder. But what about the baby daddy who allegedly held her head while she was shot? What about him?
The father, identified as Carlos Smith, has not been charged in connection with the murder. While prosecutors alleged in court that Smith physically assaulted Meeks Blackman and put her in a chokehold just before the shooting, he has publicly denied those claims, stating he was only trying to defuse the situation. Despite the allegations of his involvement and the fist bump with the shooter, authorities have currently only pursued charges against Quadaja Johnson.
So, as you guys can hear, Carlos Smith has not been arrested, despite him on video fist bumping his other baby mama after she shot his first baby mama. But when I tell people on Facebook, right, Marco, that it is imperative that we focus on the mental health of these hoe ass niggas in our community, for some reason, they try to make me out to be the fucking villain. If y'all don't understand that black women are basically on the verge of going fucking extinct because of our actions, niggas, look no further than this.
I don't know about any of that because I really can't even focus.
So just to clear this up so it makes even more sense, that woman that she's talking about filed protective orders against black men dating back to December of last year and as recently as this summer. The family believes it was all done to create a paper trail against black men. In the video, the shooter did say she had a concealed to carry license. She was taken into custody by police but later released. As for Blackman, her family says she was unarmed and there was no reason for her to be shot.
You had an opportunity to walk away, to call the police, to turn around and get in your car and drive off. You did none of the above.
And of course, we did reach out to the Cook County State's Attorney's Office on this to get the status of the case. And this is their statement. After an initial review of the evidence presented by police, there's insufficient information to make a charging decision at this time. We will.
Damn. Despite y'all having footage of her head being blown completely the fuck off, there's insufficient evidence to proceed and pursue justice.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up. I ain't never heard nothing like that, bro.
They got us fucked up. As men, they got us fucked up. This is no different than when Dr. King and Malcolm X was alive and they blew up that fucking church in Alabama full of black little girls. Something needs to be done. Point blank period. There's no other way around it. And that's why I hold niggas accountable. Because in order for me to get the black men that I need, in order to go against these fucking demons, I need nothing but soldiers. And I can't tolerate weakness. And weakness comes in the form of niggas making excuses on why we can't defend black women. I don't even want to hear it no more. I don't want to hear it. I just don't. I don't want to hear it. I get tired of all the goofy manosphere talk. Don't want to hear that shit no more either. That's where I'm at with it, bro. That's where I'm at with it. And I'll leave y'all on this one. Fun fact from Gemini. Hey, Gemini, can you tell my friends how much more danger black women are in compared to white women? And can you do that by breaking down DV stats, rape stats, domestic violence stats, inter-partner violence stats, all of it?
Recent data highlights that black women experience significantly higher rates of violence across several categories compared to white women. Violence statistics comparison. Category: Black women, white women, intimate partner violence, lifetime. approximately 29% to 45%,
Damn.
approximately 25% to 35%. Rape, lifetime, approximately 19% to 22%, approximately 17% to 18%. Homicide rate, per 100K, approximately 7.8 to
Damn.
11.6, approximately 1.9 to 3.0. Key disparities, homicide. Black women are approximately 4 times more likely to be murdered than white women. In some states, this disparity is even more extreme. Domestic violence, DVIPV. Black women experience intimate partner violence at rates roughly 30% to 50% higher than white women. This includes physical violence, sexual violence, and stalking. Reporting gap. Statistics often underrepresent the reality. It is estimated that for every Black woman who reports a rape, at least 15 do not.
Damn.
Lethality. Over half of female homicide victims are killed by a current or former male intimate partner, a risk that disproportionately impacts Black women. These disparities are often linked by researchers to systemic factors, including socioeconomic inequality and barriers to accessing safe housing or legal protection.
Interesting. But you niggas want to tell Black women y'all leaders. I'm done. I'm done for today. We'll pick this up tomorrow. And I appreciate my friend DeMarco for coming up. And anybody else from Facebook who wishes to join, you can join. Right? I don't run from conversations. I actually welcome them. And I specifically post stuff like I post on Facebook to lure y'all in, because it takes something extreme to lure y'all into the conversations. And that's what I need to do. Then that's what I'm going to do. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do whatever I need to do to get my objective done, which is making sure we don't, like, at the very least, we can lower those numbers that Gemini just read off to us. Yeah, serious fire, serious trash. Watch this. Look, watch this. iPhone 17 Pro Max, Miss Joy. Watch this. Same question. Siri, can you tell me about Black women being harmed more than white women? And can you use DV rates, intimate partner violence rates, and rape stats to prove that Black women are in more danger? That's what it said. It didn't even say shit. It said, do you want me to use ChatGPT? Let's see what it does now. It hasn't done nothing yet. So what it did was it just read this off to me. It gave me like a fucking panel full of shit that. Can you read it to me, Siri? Nothing. Nothing. Apple is dead. It's all but is fucking done. Done. Watch this. Gemini, can you recap a book for me that's called Julius Caesar? Can you tell me about that?
The name Julius Caesar usually refers to William Shakespeare's famous tragedy, which dramatizes the 44 BCE assassination of the Roman dictator. The plot, the conspiracy.
Can you break down the science that goes into making the spaceship go to the moon?
Getting a spaceship to the moon involves 4 primary scientific pillars: orbital mechanics, rocket propulsion, structural engineering, and navigation. 1. Rocket propulsion, Newton's third law. To leave Earth.
As you can see, Gemini is just far better. You can ask Gemini damn near anything, right? Anything, right? Watch this. Gemini, name all of the Jackson family.
The Jackson family includes the following members: the parents, Joe Jackson, Catherine Jackson, the siblings, Ruby Jackson, Jackie Jackson, Tito Jackson, Jermaine Jackson, Latoya Jackson, Marlon Jackson, Brandon Jackson, Marlon's twin, who died.
Can you tell me the differences? Even better, watch this, y'all. Can you tell me why some black people feel like Donald Trump is racist?
Criticism often stems from a history of controversial statements and actions dating back decades. Many point to specific instances that they feel demonstrate a pattern of racial bias. Housing discrimination. In 1973, the Department of Justice sued his real estate company for allegedly refusing to rent to black tenants. The Central Park Five. In 1989, he took out full-page newspaper ads calling for the death penalty for 5 black and Latino teens accused of rape. He continued to suggest their guilt even after DNA evidence exonerated them.
Damn.
Political rhetoric. Critics cite his birther campaign against Barack Obama, his description of majority black cities as dystopian, and comments referring to African nations in derogatory terms as evidence of prejudice. Policy positions. Opponents argue that his rhetoric regarding DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion, and his defense of Confederate monuments signal a disregard for Black history and civil rights progress. Conversely, his supporters often argue that these instances are taken out of context, or that his economic policies, such as funding for historically Black colleges and universities, HBCUs, and low Black unemployment rates during his term, prove he is not racist.
Yeah, Siri can't compete no more. Shit is over with, guys. That being said, yes. You're welcome. And thank you for the $50. There'll be no more B words. Marco, I'll holler at you next time in the city. Sit Nation, we are out of here. Peace.
Thank you.